2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Know y'all strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with little yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. Indigo, we trust that we know about that. MFFL, that new roster. Cooking up a curve from steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite for winning is hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luca and Kyrie. They ready to monster. The rules of the game are the same. They're on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, members of the channel. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Members Only. Listen, man. A lot of y'all probably wondering, why am I so happy after the loss? We're going to get into that plus a lot, man. Y'all already know how we do this for the Members Only. Me and Key usually give you guys our takes here in the game and plus more. And then we bring up the members of the channel, man, to share their ideas and their thoughts and stuff on the game and stuff too. So, but listen, man, before we start that, man, sad news struck the Mav family today. That Derek Lively's mother passed away with a battle of cancer for 11 years. It's a sad story, man. I'm being a man who lost his mother. It's definitely something that it definitely hits you no matter how old you are. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're close with your mother. His mother was very influential in her life, so I can definitely feel his pain. And him being a young man too, man. I know he lost his father at the age of 8. Now he loses his mother at the age of 20, man. I know it's got to be tough. So you definitely got to want to keep him and his family in your prayers. Because it's not easy, y'all. I don't know if a lot of y'all maybe lost a family member or lost a parent or lost a mother or lost a father. It could be either one. It definitely is heartbreaking. It's definitely, I'm still, still can't get over the fact I lost my mother and she passed away in 2015. So it's definitely something, man, that you definitely don't get over, man. It sticks with you for the rest of your life. So, but prayers and stuff that go up to, like I said, to his family, man, and RIP to his wife. To his mother. Definitely a hard one because I thought she was doing fine. We saw her at the Mav games. I know she was battling cancer. I thought that everything was okay then, and all of a sudden, we saw Lively had taken off of that game, the one game for personal reasons. Now we know why. Yeah. And so, yeah, man. So just want to take a moment, man. Just kind of a moment of silence for Derek Lively's mother, Kathy Drysdale. Yes, sir. All right, King. Let's get to it, man. But before we do anything, man, let's go ahead and show some love, man, to the sponsors of the channel.
Before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to FANATICS for hooking the channel up with a personalized link for you guys and ladies to get all of your official NBA Dallas Mavericks merchandise and apparel. If you're interested in helping the channel at all, please scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description. We appreciate all of the continued support, and big thanks go out to FANATICS once more for hooking us up over here at We Talk Mavs.
Yes, sir, man. King, you ready to get into it, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get some takeaways here, man. Yes, sir, guys. Yes, sir. We're gonna do it a little different now, man. Like you said, Dallas out, no Dallas lost. No Luka, no Kyrie. But there are some interesting takeaways from this game today, y'all. Not just this game, but some interesting takeaways from other games that might help with a certain MVP push. But you know what, King? I'm not even talking about that, bro. You want to know why? Because look, Joker deserves an MVP, bro, and I got some proof right here, man, that shows you why I think Joker finna get it, bro. So let me go ahead and show you this real quick, man. Look, Joker wins. All right, let me just show you. Let me show you this proof, and then when you see this proof, it's gonna probably change y'all's mind. Let me show you this real quick.
That's wild.
Look, man, I came to I came to the realization, bro. Right, I had to do my homework. I had to do my research, bro. That right there, if that does not prove to y'all that he's the MVP, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But listen, anyway, seriously though, y'all, seriously, the Nuggets lose today to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes, it did.
A Nugget team that was fully healthy, by the way, y'all. Fully healthy Nuggets team with the great and all-powerful Jokic today.
Mm-hmm.
They lost a 23-point lead to the Spurs, while also Dallas losing to the worst team in the league without Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's more. Three-way tie. There is a three-way tie between the Minnesota Timberwolves, OKC Thunder, and get this, guys, the Denver Nuggets. Also, hold on, King, I'm not done yet, bro. Just stop cutting me off and let me finish.
My bad.
There's also more.
I'm sorry.
The Nuggets now are praying to the Lord above that both OKC and Minnesota lose, because guess what? If OKC wins their last game, if Minnesota wins their last game, guess what place the Denver Nuggets are in, y'all? 3, no Iverson. Listen.
No Iverson. Shout out to Iverson.
The bad thing about this, too, guys, is the fact that guess who OKC plays on Sunday?
Maverick team with no Luka or Kyrie.
Say that again, King, for the people in the back that didn't hear you.
Maverick team with no Luka or Kyrie.
So I guess you can strike that off the list. We just saw them lose to the Detroit Pistons tonight, so you could strike that up as a dub. I'm willing to put King's house on it. That's going to be a dub. That's a free bingo space.
Yeah.
For OKC. Minnesota now plays who they play? The Phoenix Suns. Another wrinkle in this, guys. There's more. The Phoenix Suns needed they needed the Pelicans. They needed the Pelicans to lose tonight.
And
King, you got that score on you right now?
Yes, sir. I did have that score. Give me a second. Right now, New Orleans is up by 9 in the fourth quarter with 9.5 minutes left.
They are handily controlling that game, and it looks like they might be winning that game.
And there's more.
So now, with that being said, if New Orleans wins this game, Phoenix is not going to have any reason to play their guys in the next game
because they're losing.
Yeah, Phoenix is losing right now. Phoenix is losing. New Orleans is winning, which means that Phoenix is not going to have no reason to play their guys against guess who?
Minnesota.
Minnesota going to play their people. Why? Because they have a chance to get the number one seed.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. We can get a scenario that's in our favor, y'all. For one, I know a lot of people been wanting to either play Minnesota or OKC in the second round. You're going to get your wish. I'm willing to put King's house on you. You're going to get your wish. 2, that puts Jokic in the 3rd seed. We are the 5th seed. I'm going to let y'all do with it.
You can do calculations, the graphs. You put it on the screen and all that.
We talking about this?
So many numbers, man. So many numbers.
Did you catch all that, bro? Did you catch that? Because you got to know what that stuff is if you going. How you going? Listen, I'm trying to drop facts to you right now, bro. That this is why Jokic is going to be the MVP. So it ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't over. So, but yeah, what you got, King? What you got, man?
Not much, bro. I gave my takeaway in Playback. Shout out to Playback. But
here the standings too.
We already said it, bro. I think the number 1 seed, like you say, probably Minnesota at the end of the year. OKC. We have the number 2 seed or whatever, which means Shea wouldn't have that excuse of being the best player.
The best team.
The best team in the West. So that basically knocks him out. I don't think they're going to give it to Ant. I don't think he gets it either way. I don't think they want to vote for Ant. And Denver basically handled Minnesota the other day. So that kind of it doesn't, even though Ant is the number 1 seed, it's like, but you're just kind of there by default, I guess, in a way. And if Denver is the number 3 seed, then that's not enough room. Joker's not the best player on the best team anymore. So Luke is a historical season, I think, at the 5 seed with 50 wins. And I told you they're not going to get this nowhere near 60 now. So now for what, 57 maybe the most. They may stay at 56 depending on how it works out.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, man, I thought it was close enough, but they're gonna give me some other stat, I guess. Something on the list I missed. So I don't know, but yeah, I think it's Lucas now, bro. I think this was a major win. Shout out to Wemby, bro. And you lost it. It was his. He had it locked up. Denver, the MVP of the league, the best player on the best team, had the number 1 seed locked up. And your last 2 games were against teams in the lottery, and you let a rookie phenom that almost beat you last time. And it wasn't even about the last time, as I said in Playback. If he'd have lost the last game, it wouldn't even mattered as much. This game with the magnitude of the game, and already having the number 1 seed locked up in that big game against Minnesota, and you just having to show something, you can it's done. Everybody thought it was a wrap. They said they're gonna have the number 1 seed. It's done. It's Joker's. He can't lose it. And for you to lose it to the San Antonio Spurs and drop to the 3rd seed, which is even lower than Shea, Shea's probably going to be higher than Joker as well. So I don't think that best player on the best team conversation works anymore, bro. And Lucas' numbers are better than Joker's. We've already talked about that. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other conversation still to be had. Like, it's a wrap. I think that was shout out to Wemby.
Shout out to Wemby, man.
And that new rule. Shout out to Adam Silver dropping in the Luka rule. As far as the votes can't be tallied until the 16th through the 19th. And that wave that started where, shout out to Nick Wright. Shout out to Nick Wright for that one. Shout out to Nick Wright for calling out the media for having their votes already, tallied up and all that, and writing a tweet. And right after that, Kevin O'Connor came right out and said, I was doing the same thing and Luka might have my vote, so it isn't over. And then other guys as well, Chris Broussard and all kind of folks were saying, it's not over. We need to see the last couple of games. You got to wait to that season. And with them not having their ballot already in, this game is on the ballot. This game from Joker is on the ballot. And I told you guys in Playback, I'm going to throw this as well. And there's another wrinkle. I don't think the Joker wants to play the Mavericks. I keep telling y'all that. I think the Joker doesn't want the MVP one. And he said it out of his mouth himself, said, this is too much about this MVP conversation. The other guys that deserve it and all that stuff. I don't think he wants it this year. And I say I don't think he wants it because I think he understands that Denver is not the powerhouse this year, that everybody is trying to pretend like they are. And I don't know. I just don't want – if he wins an MVP and doesn't win a championship, they're going to talk about him. Like, I know Steve Nash gets talked about winning none, but like Joker, it's going to be like, oh, you beat a 7th and 8th seed. That's what they're going to talk about if Joker gets a 3rd MVP. So, yeah, bro, I think it's Lucas. I really do. If I had to bet, I don't want to say I bet my house on. I don't trust the media that much, bro. I can't do that. But I'm really about to bet some money on it. I put the money on Luka. Like, somebody called it out. I can't remember who said it before. And they were saying it's just the Vegas numbers. They're trying to get people to vote on Joker. They're trying to get people to vote on Joker.
You know what? I thought about that too. Because
people kept saying, well, Luka's having this great year, bro. Like, everybody's been and you got to hear it. There's no way the media doesn't see it. Everybody's saying,
there's a lot of people saying,
all over the NBA. Like, I shout out to Div, who I talked to, as far as Luka being the face of the league. Like, there are people all over the league. Shout out to Freezy. Shout out to all these guys that know what Luka is. You feel me? Like, they know what Luka is, who Luka is. You got Kenny and his guys, Pierre and all them talking about Luka might be the best player in the league already. Like, it is what it is. Like, you guys that know basketball. I said, like I told you, sometimes I wish I wasn't a Maverick fan in these situations because it makes it seem like it's a biased opinion I'm giving at times. But I'm not even trying to give a biased opinion. I just feel like Luka the best player in the NBA if I was a Cavaliers fan. Luka Doncic would be the best player in the NBA. If I was a Lakers fan,
like you said, Freezy's not a Mavs fan.
Man, I even think Melissa thinks Luka the best player in the NBA, and she's a
Knicks fan. Yeah, we saw. I got something. I was showing y'all stuff in the group chat. I said, bro, it's a lot of these folks. We had folks who Giannis fans, Milwaukee fans, saying, "Yo, it's Luka's. Like, what are we doing?"
The
like,
Phoenix podcast.
Yeah, Phoenix podcast. Like, we see all the other people, man. Shout out to Young Mustard, man.
Yep, Young Mustard.
Young Mustard kind of questioned it too. Why is the gap for the betting odds for Jokic so big right now? Like,
bro, Luka's dominating the league, bro. There's no way you can't see that. Like, that's why some of these takes are like foolish when you were hearing them before and people were like swaying. It looks stupid because you're watching them like, weren't you the same person that just said 2 days ago XYZ? And now you're saying something else, but I mean, they still hedging it back.
Kind of wish this game was on
national TV.
Well, no, not just national TV, but I kind of wish that today was like Thursday, and then Friday we can hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Today is Friday. I forgot, bro.
Yep, today Friday, bro.
But it's all good. It's still gonna be for the number 1 seed, so it don't matter. At the end of the day, when they go in on what's that Monday, the seed it'll be done. So we'll know if Joker's what seed he is or whatever it's going to be by then. So, yeah,
you're right.
So they'll talk about it then. Bro, Luka dominated the league, bro. Like, no Joker. Joker's. I'm sorry, bro. It's no disrespect to Joker. We call players who they are. Devin Booker, Giannis, Joker. They're great players. Joker's a beast. Joker is one of the 3 best players in the NBA. I would not pick anybody other than Giannis and Luka Doncic as far as who I'm talking about with Joker, as far as that category. I believe Joker is the 3rd best player in the NBA. I'm taking him over Embiid. I think Embiid was having a better season than him. I don't trust Embiid in the playoffs, though. Like, we're going it is what it is. He got a reputation like a James Harden and all. Until he gets out of that, I don't trust him. And it's part of it is health and all as well. But he has immediately got the 2nd round. Like, that's foolish. Like, and Giannis is, I mean, not Giannis. Joker is now won a championship. You got to respect that. But like I said, the only guys that could be mentioned in the same breath as him, I should say, shout out to Hove, is your boy Luka and Giannis. That's it, bro. Like, Joker's that good. But with that being said, Luka's the best player in the league by far this year. And the story, like, it seems like a great story, bro. Like, if this plays out and we do win a championship, this is going to be an incredible season. This is going to be one for the storybooks. Like, this is going to be the DVD I don't know if people buy DVDs anymore, but, you know, get your digital copy of the season highlights and breakdown. I can't wait to see this, bro. Like, this could be something special, bro. It's a bunch of narratives and storylines.
I'm trying to check if I even have a CD player on this thing. I guess not.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Like you said, tonight, man, we was sitting there at this thinking, like, man, let's just go ahead and get to the playoffs. We probably lost it, but when that news came down, shout out to Hold My Latte when he posted it there in Playback today, man. I was like, yo, are you serious?
And shout out to TMP for the tweet, Mavs highlights.
Oh yeah.
For posting it.
Yeah. So
and
I just.
Shout out to Wemby, man. That's what I said. Shout out to Wemby, man.
Wemby, man. You might be my favorite player, man. Shout out to Spurs versus everybody, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Spurs. Yep. Shout out to Spurs versus everybody, man. We're going to get them on the show, y'all. Definitely.
Yeah, man. But, man, that's pretty much all I got, bro.
Oh,
too much.
Mavericks lost. It was a good L in the long run. That's what I would say. Once we waved the white flag and said we're going to be the 5th seed, I mean, it didn't matter. We failed to crack, what? Did we get 90 today?
Yeah, we got 89.
89. We didn't even get 90. So, yeah, that's another, notch in Lucas' hat. We stayed pretty close with the team, at the beginning. And then when Jason Kidd decided to give the guys, burn and all, it started fluctuating as far as the point differential a little bit. But as I said, I know Johnny B was in there, came to Playback, and he said the Mavs shouldn't lose this game against the Pistons. I'm like, you got a guy on their team that just scored 50 points, and you got a bunch of guys that don't even get any play time at all. That's playing for the Mavericks right now. Like, nah, like I know the Detroit Pistons are the worst team in the league, but if I'll I'll bench guys just play like that Markieff Morris lineup with the White Powell and Omax and Hardy and them, like we are getting the number 1 pick in the draft, or we should be elite for the lottery, the number 1 pick in the draft. There's no disrespect to those guys. They aren't ready yet. They aren't at a level where I trust them to go win NBA games. So, yeah, like they did what I expected them to do when Jason Kidd just gave him time, bro. Like, and it was awesome to see Omax and other people as well. But I know we want to get to a play of the game still. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. Let's go ahead and get right to it, King. Let's go ahead and get into the game ball. All right, man. What you giving tonight?
I don't think he had the most points tonight, but I mean, it's on Max, bro.
Trying to take my answer, huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, saying shout out to Varum if you ain't here, Varum. You got, Cleve looked good today. He looked okay. I'm not gonna lie, he was okay. And again, I'm fine with Cleve and his role as a backup four and all that. But Omax did let me know that we may not need him next year though. And if we can get him in a trade package, you feel me? Like I'm okay. That's the right move. That's not even like a bad move. So that's good. I'm good to see Omax. I'm good to see that he's developing. I'm good to see that the G League helped him out. So that was good. He played an excellent game today, I thought.
Let's see. I'm gonna give it a 2. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and give it to Omax 2. Shout out to Richard. Just kind of like to see him out there, man. I actually like that lineup at one point when it was him and PJ in there together.
Bro, that's the future.
I was just about to say, is that the future, guys?
That's the future right there. I try to tell everybody.
They not too bad, man. I know they didn't play a lot together, man, but that was something that I think a lot of people wanted to see. Because Omax has the potential to have that PJ Washington type of impact or defense. So we saw it. He got some run today, man. He looked pretty good, man. He looked better than what he did beginning of the season, right? So
he didn't look raw today. Pause.
Yeah, he didn't look raw. He didn't look raw.
He looked like a player. Looked like an NBA player.
Looked like he took that next step.
Yeah, like in
his development.
It slowed down. The G League helped him slow down just a little bit.
That too. He wasn't looking all frantic and out of control and stuff like that, man. Because that was one thing I've always said about Omax, man. Just kind of getting him to slow down and stuff, man. So
that 3-point shot was rhythm, bro. Like before, he'd been rushing that. You feel me? Like he shot it in rhythm in dude's face, and I was like, okay, Omax, like he was good, bro. Went to the line
over 40%, man, from three in the
G League. Yeah, went to the like I said, went to the rim, got a poster on James Wiseman, and yeah, bro. Like Omax, that dude, bro. Like we I think we knew that when we drafted him, when we saw him in the summer league and all that. Like he has the talent. You can see talent. Omax has talent. He just has to get time, repetition, and confidence. And it looks like the G League has helped him out. Shout out to the G League.
You still want Wiseman?
Not with the people we have now. I take him over Dwight Powell.
That's what I was waiting on you to say.
But hold up, but if that's the conversation between Wiseman, we're talking about the third center, it being Wiseman or Dwight Powell. I'm absolutely taking James Wiseman. That's what
I was wondering if you was gonna say.
If that's the situation we talking about, absolutely, bro. Like, are you not? You still?
I mean, that's the only option we have because you're not gonna place Gafford or Lively. So yeah, gotta be.
Think good enough to be our third center?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
And that's no knock on Dwight. Dwight's been playing decent this year. You feel me? But absolutely, Wiseman still look good today.
Mine's getting dunked on.
I mean, he got dunked on, but Wiseman, I think Wiseman still got talent too. It's just about who can unlock it before he maybe leaves the league. You feel me? Like you get to that point where it's done, it's past you. So we'll see. He's talented though, bro. I still think James Wiseman talented.
All right, man. You ready to get to the glow yard?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Glow yard is y'all's chance, y'all time to shine. Listen. We're going to bring you guys up here with us, man, to talk Mavs with us. We ask, guys, that you make sure your audio is good. And also, too, man, if a super chat comes in, guys, you got to let one of us answer the super chat. So if a super chat comes in, we got to stop the conversation and answer the super chat because everybody who puts in the super chat, man, that's their hard-earned money, man. So we definitely got to let them get their question or comment in. So. Also too, something I'm forgetting.
Our sponsor partners.
We're not talking about before that. I was gonna say, we're gonna bring you up one at a time. We're gonna bring you up one at a time. Let you guys give us a really, really quick assessment of what you think of this game or whatever, or our chances of Luka's chance to get an MVP, one or the other, right? but give a really, really quick assessment so we can get everybody onto the show, guys. So there you go. But yeah, let me go ahead real quick, guys, and shout out to our sponsors, man, or should I say our partners over at Court Kings.
We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
Yes, sir. And shipment is free, guys. Shipping is free. Absolutely free. No price or anything for shipping, guys. So anything you order, you get it for free as far as shipping, I should say. Also, too, only the members of the channel, guys. That's what I was gonna say. Members of the channel can join us up here on the screen. So if you're not an official member, not subscribed to the channel, an actual member of the channel, if you never hit that join button or gifted a membership, then you cannot join us on the screen. So that's what I was about to say. All right, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring them up, King. Yeah. First up, we got Div in the building. Div, what up, man?
Oh, it's going good. I was actually rooting for the Mavs to win in the beginning, and then when you made that comment about it being better for Luka's MVP chances, I was like, man, I hope they keep scoring on us.
Yeah.
I was like, you're right. When the way King described it about the whole seeding, he's right. They can't use those arguments. So if they end up making them lose, let's say if it is exactly like King said, Minnesota first, OKC second, Denver third, and they give it to Shea or Joker or something like that, I mean, it's straight hate. There's no explanation, right?
Yeah. No, you're right, man.
And I think Joker has almost similar points to Ant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if either one of them are top 10 scorers in the league. Are they?
I don't know.
They're close to the bottom. If they are, they're close to 10. They got to be.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, though, man. That's crazy to me. Like, that might work out. And the best part is, if Shea plays last game and we decide to, like, make sure he doesn't score, we don't care if we win or lose, just double him, get it out of his hands, and keep him low scoring.
Joker is now 9th. He's 9th.
9th? Okay. Yeah, well, that's what is
still
he
not
26? What does he got?
26-6.
And what's Ant?
Like 26, 5 and 5.
Oh my God!
Well, no.
Guys are not MVP.
Ant Ant's 11th. He's 26.3.
Oh wow! Yeah, you can't give it to him. That's the only thing I was worried about there, King. But you're right; they're not going to give it to him.
And then I worried the Shea's argument. He doesn't have better numbers than Luka, but he was going to be on the best team, to be the best player on the best team, right? If he's not, if he's on the second seed, he's not the best player on the best team.
Nope.
Ant is not going to get it. Ant being number one helps us.
Yes, that's
Ant's not going to get it.
Yeah,
but he just got destroyed by Joker. Go ahead, Ro. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Let me get the next one over here. DV.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
DV, man, what's good, man? What's on your Mav Luka MVP loving mind out here, man?
What's good? I had to do a little bit of research to see. So if everyone wins tomorrow, OKC is gonna stay the 1 seed.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah, Denver has to lose for Minnesota because Minnesota has a tiebreaker over OKC. But when all three of them are the same, OKC is gonna come out with the first seed. So Denver would have to lose
for
Minnesota to be first.
Who does Denver play again? I mean, on Sunday.
Grizzlies. So there's no way they're losing to Grizzlies.
Would Denver sit their people?
You never know. If they sit their people, then Minnesota could finish first. Would finish first if they win. If SG ends first, does he have enough motion to take away from Luka and Joker? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean, damn, that SGA makes a conversation with SGA. I still thought it was down to Luka and Joker now, though.
Because I think more people have Luka than SGA. So I think if Joker's free, it opens it up.
But you saying Joker them got to lose though? They about to play the Grizzlies.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was just looking at it now. So
But they might want to.
if all three of them win, then it's going to be OKC, Minnesota, Denver.
That's what I'm saying. Does Denver no longer think they can get the number 1 seed? That's what I'm saying. If Denver
if they
can
sit
no
their
longer get the
people,
number 1 seed, they may go for the 3 seed.
yeah, they might just sit everyone.
They may say we're not going to get it. Because they already know that Kyrie and Luka aren't playing.
Yeah. So they're going to say OKC's guaranteed.
Do you feel what I'm saying, Relle?
And then look, if Pelicans win now, which they're about to, and the Suns are currently down to the Kings. So if Suns lose to the Kings, they're officially finished. I think even if they win,
they're officially the 7th seed, right?
Yeah. So they will have nothing to play for.
So if Minnesota wins, what does that mean?
If all three of them win, then it stays the same. If Minnesota wins and OKC, but Denver loses, Minnesota has the tiebreaker over OKC, so they would be the 1 seed.
So Denver has to lose.
Yeah, for Minnesota to be the 1 seed.
Denver has to rest their players.
Yeah.
But he said if all 3 wins, it stays the way it is right now.
Okay,
OKC,
will be number 1.
Denver. Yeah.
So the thing is, I think Luka has the conversation over Joker, but would that sneak votes in for SGA? Yeah. That's what I get worried about with what you just said.
But don't you think the people that will vote for Joker would just move him to SGA?
No. I think people that will vote for Joker right now will move him to Luka. They got Luka as their number 2 guy.
Yeah, most people have Luka number 2 and SGA number 3.
Okay. I know that little NBA thing is said that and all that, but no, the Vegas odds and all that, they're in Luka. Luka have number 2.
Oh, okay. The thing I saw, it was what you said. It was like
that's just one set of people, right? That's like one person.
Had him in 6th or 5th or something.
Oh yeah, it's trash. Let me read these off real quick, and I'm gonna let Thomas get his thoughts in real quick. Martin, he's now a new member of the channel, man. One of our day oneers, man. Appreciate you, Martin. Appreciate you,
Martin.
And Noah with the $1.99 dono is also a Glow Yard member. He says, prayers to Lively. Lost my grandmother to the same. Yeah, man. Prayers to the family. Prayers are Lively, man. I'm telling you, it's if you never lost a parent, man, it's definitely hard. It's a different type of pain, man. It's crazy.
It's bigger than basketball now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna win it for Kathy, man.
That's what let's do it for her, man, for sure. And then Fame with the $2 dono. He says, how many players won a chip before the MVP?
Magic, Tim Duncan, Kobe. Nobody in recent history, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, it doesn't happen a lot.
The last person was Kobe, right?
It had to been Kobe. Well, Steph?
No, Steph won it the same year.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's probably
because it's unanimous. He didn't win. Remember, it was 73-9.
Oh, that's right. So Kobe, got to be Kobe. Yeah, that's one I can think of. What up, Thomas? Man, what's on your Mav Luka for MVP? Living mine out here, man. You hear me, Thomas?
Hear me good?
Yeah, there you go. We hear you.
Yeah, okay. Can you hear me? I just want to show y'all a little bet I placed. Y'all see that?
There you go. What does it say?
Is that 850? What is that? 650 to win? You getting
100 to 650?
Yep, 650 yards. Yep, that's a good bet. I think you're gonna win. Yeah, if he I get 650.
Dang.
And I wish I would have got in at 2,200. I was trying to get in at 2,200, but
yeah. And somebody said, who was it that said it? Was it me? Who was it that said that, bro? They kept telling us saying it's because it's the Vegas odds. They trying to shift them and get everybody to vote for Joker. So when Joker loses, they get their money.
Yeah, I thought about that, man. Yeah, it's fire, bro. Yeah, I thought about that, man. I was like, yo, maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to just boost it up. So then when they hit you with the psych your mind, we asked it was Luka or whatever. So damn, that's crazy. Let me read this.
I was about to say, I didn't know if Ruggs finished his opinion yet, but go ahead. I'll read that first and then he can finish.
Hold my latte with the $5 Canada dollars. This pain is always in you. Learn how to convert into strength to make yourself better and stronger. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Sorry for the negativity. No, you good, man. Like I said, man, I losing a family member, man, especially like your mother or your father, one of your parents, is not easy, man. No matter how old you are, it is not easy.
Prayers to you, Latte. I know you're going through issues right now with your family and your grandma.
Yeah, man. Prayers to you and your family, man. Prayers to you and your family. But yeah, what was you gonna say, Thomas?
Yeah, as far as the game tonight, man. Yeah, big time. Like prayers to Lively and his family. Hardy. I'm a Hardy stan, so I'm trying to compartmentalize. But tonight did not give a lot of confidence. It hurts me to say, like, I think Kid might have like made him take a step back because last year he looked like he was ready to go, and this year he looks like when he goes left, he loses his dribble almost every time, and he's not hitting consistently, and that's a Kid pulls him as soon as he stops hitting. He gets 2 shots. If he makes 2 shots, it pulls him, and I think it's got into his confidence.
It probably is. I agree with you, Ruggs. I said the only thing now is that keeping him so long, did you lose value? Because he obviously had value before. So it's easier to get, and I still want Hardy to develop, but if we need to replace Hardy, he's not I don't feel like that difficult of a guy to replace as far as what we want. Even if we got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., we need a microwave score off the bench.
But his 2-man game of Omax tonight, he was hitting Omax.
Yeah, he did. He's always have a good 2-man game with him, with Omax, it seems like now, and also Josh Green.
Pelicans won, by the way.
Nice.
Are the Clippers still down to the Jazz? Because the Jazz were winning.
They were losing at halftime.
Yeah.
They're down by 2 right now.
They
saw we're resting, so now they're just chilling.
Yeah. It don't even matter anymore. It's over.
Who all out for them? Is everybody playing or everybody out?
Paul George was playing and Harden.
Yeah, they had everybody playing starting, and they were winning when they began the game, I think. But then they benched these guys because Paul George has 8 minutes, and the other guys have like 10 minutes each.
Yeah, I think they did what we did. They just played them for like the first quarter, the first half, and then they just benched everyone.
I see you, go. I can't believe y'all really mad about the what? I don't understand.
Put it on the screen so everybody can see what we're talking about.
What are they saying?
Yeah, he says, I'm upset with the roster right now. That's the least they can do to win these 2 games. Lose to the Pistons is insane. Bro, that helps out Luka's argument, Grogu. Yeah. It helps Luka's argument. They lose to the Pistons without Luka, and we just saw the San Antonio Spurs beat the Nuggets with the full squad.
Yeah, like the whole second half was basically, like I said, the end of the bench.
Yeah,
like I'm not mad at all. Like I said, that strengthens Luka's argument, so I'm good.
The Detroit Pistons are better than the end of our bench guys. Like,
and people were using the SGA argument that hey, without SGA they've been losing, right? They've been using that argument.
Yeah.
So now this kind of evens it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, we played without Luka and we lost.
I wish
the Detroit Pistons, the worst team in the league.
I wish anybody in the media would have watched.
Oh, go ahead, Thomas.
I wish anybody in the media would have watched the Dallas OKC game where we just ran that whole roster off the court.
Yep. I think that game happened on a Friday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Friday
was it?
It was like 140 to 120.
I think it was a Saturday game. I think it was a weekend game.
I think it was a Saturday where it wasn't a media day right behind it.
Yeah, it was a Saturday. Yeah, I remember it now. Wow, that game was amazing.
Yep. But I am not worried about this game. Jason Kidd, Jason Kidd, like I can't win or lose, man. He played the guys, everybody like I just give him some time in this game. Play him.
Yeah,
He's like, all right, I'm gonna play these guys. They don't win. It's like, damn, they gotta win too. Like, geez, that's why they the bottom. That's why they the bottom of the bench, though, y'all. Like, that's what we try to tell y'all. They not the guys is gonna help you try to win yet. If guys like K. Cunningham can't help you win yet, why would we think that Jaden Hardy and Omax can be guys that just lead us to victories already? Do you feel what I'm saying? Like,
That doesn't make sense.
yeah.
that's wild to think. Like, and I think all of us would say Cade Cunningham is better than everybody I just said. And Cade wasn't there today. I'm not saying, but I'm just telling you in general. Like, if Cade can't win against NBA teams, why do we think that's wild?
Yeah.
I agree, though. If they would have watched that game, it was pretty bad for SGA.
Yeah, like it was competitive. Well, that first game, yeah, you saying, Dave.
The 146, 111. 146, 111. We beat them.
I felt like the game today was competitive, though. I feel like the game today was good. I was happy with the guys.
Yeah.
Didn't SGA just have a game where he went 16 for 20 from the free throw line? Like, what the hell?
Well, put it this way: the game that we beat them when SGA played finally against Luka.
Hold on. Hey, you guys, let me click this real quick before you say that, Dave. Where'd he go? Right here. Lee Van, you didn't say WTM at the front, but I'm gonna read this up anyway. I appreciate you. He said Joker blew the game on Denver channel. They are pissed. They are also debating about Joker may lose the MVP.
He should.
But they don't call me. I mean, I said Kingstradamus. I tell everybody, like, you can look at the narratives. You heard all the narratives that the media gave to you. If you cross them off, then what can the media say?
You know, I got to say, the thing that we're always talking, or you were saying, I'm not sure which one of you two were saying about the Vegas odds. Maybe they're putting feelers out there telling, hey, keep pushing the narrative about Joker because we want our money.
They're going to win a bunch. If Luka,
I think a bunch of people bet against that.
Did.
And
they bet on Joker.
You're right.
Yeah. So if people that like Ruggs right now, well, Thomas will win his money from Luka and all, but Vegas is going to get a bunch of money from people that bet on Joker because the media kept yelling that Joker was a sure thing. Remember, everybody kept saying there's no way anybody can take it. So everybody went and bet money on Joker.
Everybody's on the cut.
And you know what? That happens.
Going to win by a landslide.
And you know what? That happens with stocks too, man. They get all these guys, pundits going up there telling people, yeah, this is going up. Meanwhile, everybody's selling to the people that don't know better and listen to the media. Man. Same concept, man. I wouldn't be surprised. You might have a point there. Can you imagine?
Like, it's real, man.
Minus 5,000.
Yeah. They got a bunch of money from the Joker, man. And they're going to get, oh, man. Oh, people going to lose that. And the media told everybody that it was Joker stuff. But that's why that new rule, man, it's the Luka rule. I'm telling you, it's going to be called the Luka rule.
I bet a bunch of people voted Luka and SGA, and they're trying to swing it the other way. Because Joker didn't have like nobody was talking about Joker all year long. He wasn't even in first place until just now. Now they're like, minus 5,000. It's like, what?
When Joel Embiid was healthy,
when Embiid was playing, no one was talking about him.
He was far away. They were saying Joker's doing nothing. It was like Joker's nowhere near Embiid when Embiid was playing. Out of nowhere,
was basically. Embiid was basically like unanimous. Everyone saying Embiid
run away. Yeah. And like I said, I told Dave and all them before, like Embiid had a dumb season. You don't have to like the way he plays and all, but his numbers, like he was putting up like 7 assists as well. So
and he had 35,
like 15 rebounds with 35 points.
King, I was actually on your side on that one. I was saying,
you did say, Dave. That's what I'm saying. We sat here together, and you were like, yeah, he's there. That's what I'm saying. Like this dude.
People were arguing with us, saying, no, he just flops. He gets free throws. I'm like, hey, man.
And he was efficient.
You get him. Yeah.
His season was dumb. That's why I'm like, hey, it don't matter. You gotta grade him based off of what's out there, and he's dominant. Like it is.
But Luka was second.
Yeah.
And then when we got all those injuries, then everybody was saying, well, he's not even top 5. He's not even right. They were pushing that narrative, and
Joker automatically became it. It was like, well, it's Joker's, and it's his to lose. He's the best player on the best team, and all that nonsense. So, yeah, I think now it's
So
Yeah,
I was gonna mention though that OKC game we played. If people are thinking of SGA, SGA against us, he was a minus team leading, by the way, minus 31 in his great defense against us, and he was 25 points. 7 of them were, guess what, free throws, right?
that's not too bad.
And then Luka and Kyrie Irving were 32 points and 25 points,
Yep.
respectively. So Luka had 32,
Div,
Kyrie 25.
Div, are you Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me read this stuff.
Against.
Logan with the $5 donation. He says if the Mavs get past the Clippers, they will either face the first seed in the second round or the 8th seed in the second round. I hope Luka faces Shea or Ant. Yes, that's what it looks like.
But look. Even if one of them, the OKC is basically guaranteed to win. So at the minimum, we'll play OKC if Minnesota don't win.
Man, you know what's wild? What if this is the scenario? What if SGA does win it? What if SGA wins the MVP?
Right.
And
Yeah.
then the
Barbecue
Mavericks play them in the second round.
Barbecue
And
chicken.
blow 'em out.
And Luka and Kyrie destroy the OKC Thunder. I
Barbecue
think
chicken.
next year would be Luka's to lose.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh.
I'll
did
be
we make a
honest with you
mistake?
guys, though. If they're healthy, Minnesota Timberwolves scare me for a matchup because that one guy, what's his name, Nas
Reed.
Yeah,
Nas
Reed.
Reed,
Kill us,
100%.
But
He'll
but
kill us. He'll be
but
wide
we
open.
haven't
Hit.
played them.
But he
with
killed
this
us
team.
before we had PJ.
Yeah, before we had PJ and Gafford.
Before we had
and all
PJ,
that.
he killed us.
We haven't even played them with this new team.
And the last time we played them with just Luka and Kyrie, because we wanted Luka and Kyrie to just play together against them. We beat them last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last game. We beat them to one game. I thought we did.
Let me go check.
Yeah, but because that's one thing I'm mad about.
Without Luka?
We played.
No, with Luka and Kyrie, because we didn't have Luka and Kyrie the other games. Although the last one we beat them. When Kyrie
Yeah,
and
we
Luka
beat
played
them one of
together,
the
we beat them.
times. Yeah, we did.
I just remember one game this season, Kyle Anderson beat us, and I was like, golly.
Oh yeah, they always have somebody show
There
up.
was even a Minnesota game where both of them didn't play.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, and we were waiting for the play. We were like, Minnesota's not really that serious. They haven't played us with both our guys. And then they finally, I think the last game played us with Luka and Kyrie, and that's before the trade, and we beat them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of the contenders, we saw them so early in the year.
Yeah.
Wish we could have seen them with the new team.
Oh, Towns played that game. And so did Gobert.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Edwards had 36. Towns had 24. Luka had 34. Kyrie had 35. And you're right. We had Powell and them playing 28 minutes.
Yep, and we beat them.
Oh, hell.
You know what?
Tim Hardaway
you know what
had 32 minutes.
You know what name I heard today and I totally forgot about? Rashawn Holmes.
What is he? Is he still playing on the Wizards?
I guess. I've seen like maybe 13 minutes of Wizards this whole season, but I haven't seen him.
Let's see.
But he's playing. He's getting points, I think.
Tone is a Glow Yard member with the $1.99 donation. Appreciate you, Tone. He says, that was me. Yep, that was you. Sorry, Tone. Give you your credit. He said, Luka MVP Vegas. Hashtag house always wins. Hashtag be more. Yes, sir, Tone. That was you. Tell him. He told us to watch out for Joker's odds, man. It's just to put everybody's money on Joker so Vegas can win.
So I got a question. If we make it to the final, like the championship, who do you hope we play in the East?
If we make it in the finals this year,
if you were
either I want to.
The Bucks.
I mean, I won't play the
New
Celtics.
York. New York would be fun.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah, so we can shut everybody up and talking about Jalen Brunson.
Kyrie would love that.
So it'll be a good storyline against almost anybody in the East. So we played the Celtics. It's the KP storyline. The Bucks,
Kyrie and Boston. Yeah,
you got the Boston thing with Kyrie as well. You play the Bucks. You got Giannis and Luka and all that. Like that's another one of the top echelon dudes and all that. Yep, Dame and Kyrie. Yep. You can play the Heat, which would be the Mavericks and the Heat Part 3. You could play.
Not gonna lie, like Orlando was my team growing up, man. Penny and Shaq.
You play Orlando. You got your former coach.
Yeah, Jamal Mosley.
You play the Knicks. You got Jalen Brunson. You play
Kyrie don't lose to the Knicks either.
You play Embiid in them. You got Embiid, which is another storyline with two players, Embiid and Luka. Before the guy that had the MVP before the MVP was given to Luka, that storyline. Like it's a storyline if the Mavericks play basically anybody in the East in the championship.
Damn, that's interesting. Which one would be best for Luka? Do you think?
I want KP. I want KP.
Any of them but Boston, I think.
I want KP first.
Boston spread us out. Can shoot threes
first. I want to beat. I think we can beat them in the interior. As long as we stay to our formula, the same way. If we got to trust them to just knock down shots, they not going. I don't trust them. They're going to choke. Watch what I tell you. I don't trust Jason Tatum them to make big time shots. They don't do that. So if we just pound them in the interior, I don't think we have a problem. I don't think anybody can beat us. Really, I keep saying that because we're bigger than everybody. So if
we're missing like Lively.
Yeah,
I think we're missing like Lively or Gafford that game we played them right where they beat us.
Lively and Gafford.
Gafford played 6 minutes that game. That's when Kid went smooth. That was so dumb.
If we play Boston though, because Lively was giving KP the business when he was defending him.
Yeah.
If we play Boston, that KP conversation is over. Like, and I already know like Luka's gonna try to average like 40 in that series because it's gonna be KP on the other side. That's a major storyline right there. Like Jalen Brunson is not. I don't think Luka has a personal thing. It's not a personal thing with KP either. But it's like, yeah, you kind of dirty. You kind of did me dirty in a way. So I would like to embarrass you on the floor if I can embarrass you on the floor. That's what I'm saying. So I think that's like a great storyline if we play KP. Like, and I think it'll be a storyline on the other side too. If KP beat Luka to get his first championship.
I'll be honest. I think he doesn't like KP because if you're admitting to quitting on the team, you can't. I would hate that. If I played with a guy and I knew he quit on me, that would piss me off when you're sitting there fighting like crazy and you had THJ as their second best player and you're being a little crybaby. You don't want to cut to the bucket for a dunk because you're sucking it, like being a little suck, sitting in the 3-pointer and never hit anything. That would piss me off. I would want to just
I like the way you edited that, Div.
Yeah,
that, but at least that's good. That was better than what you could have said. But here's Jay with the.
I'm trying to, man.
Jay with the super chat, $5 donation. I'm sorry. He says, "What's up, fellas? What's the full status of Kawhi Leonard's knee injury? If Kawhi is not healthy, Mavs and fives. Whether or not he is fully healthy is the key. I don't know. That's the shaky part. Whenever they're shaky with Kawhi Leonard's injury, Jay, like. Usually something's wrong with Kawhi when Kawhi misses games. So I don't know, but going off of his history, he's probably hurt. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I know people keep saying it depends on if Kawhi healthy or not. Y'all thinking about that team when Luka was 22 and all that. Like this is not the same Maverick. If you go back and look at the roster and who he was playing with, the Seth Carries and all like. And the Trey, what's his name? Trey Burks and all that type of guys.
Look at our center rotation.
Like, yeah, they have nobody that can match up with our centers.
I'm talking about back then and when he was 22, when Luka was 22.
And Luka had nobody else that scored 20 with him in either one of those series.
Yeah.
You think Kyrie not going to score 20?
Harden and playoff Pete.
I'm not worried, but they're not like. Nah, I'm good. Kawhi's
makes me laugh too because when I hear these stupid announcers talking about the series, they're sitting there saying, "You got to put Kawhi and PG on Luka," right? And I'm like, please, yeah, what an idiot! I'm like, please put Kawhi on Luka right off the bat. You know why? Because his offense is going to go bye in the fourth, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And
what the coach did, Lou was smart. He didn't touch Luka with Kawhi because he wanted to use him for offense in the fourth quarter. He was his offensive guy, right? So Kawhi wouldn't be wasted. He knows what a problem Luka is to cover, and now you're going to work, right?
And now Kawhi has to work on offense.
Yep.
Because he got a guy in PJ Washington that's going to play up on him.
Exactly, because he knows PG's a choker in the pressure.
Bro.
And he knew that was the only guy that could carry him through was Kawhi.
I keep telling
we had no centers. We had Boban. We got so desperate we were using Boban for
Kyrie. Kyrie is going to get you 25 points a game at least. That's how I feel, right?
Yeah.
Luka was playing when Luka was 22. He was going head to head with Kawhi Leonard.
And PG.
This Kawhi Leonard, even PG, I mean, like Kawhi Leonard had to go superhuman to beat basically Luka Doncic. Like that's how good Luka was at 21 and 22. Yep. This is a Luka Doncic that's scoring 34 points a game. Like This is not that same. And guess what? The last time Luka destroys the Clippers usually, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time he played the Clippers, he had a bad game, and Russell Westbrook talks smack.
Yep.
I'm
The
telling
only
you.
the X factor on that team that even like that gets in the back of my mind is Trey Mann. Like if he's hitting threes and we're helping off of him, he's gonna hit threes on us all day.
If they're playing Trey Mann, then I mean one of the other guys is trash then probably.
Yeah.
But he's gonna take our second unit, is what I'm saying. Like he'll probably outscore our second unit.
He probably will. It's going to be. But the thing is that like I don't worry too much about the second unit because there's never really a second unit.
But do you guys realize Luka by himself was covering the points of PG and Kawhi for most of that series by himself?
It's never really a second unit because Luka or Kyrie is always playing.
Yeah, and it's going to be a short bench, man. You think he's going to sit there and put THJ out there like he has, but I don't think he's going to do that because I think guys like Luka and Kyrie, when they're mad, especially Luka, he's going to yell at freaking Kid. We're not screwing around with this guy's feelings about playing in the game. If he ain't performing, sits his ass down. I'll take those minutes. Like it's going to be like that. That's how competitive it gets in the playoff.
Man, you just got to do your job, and I'm thinking the defense going to travel, yo. Like the defense was good today. And we had our trash squad out there. I don't want to say trash squad, but our lower squad. They call them the garbage squad. But like we're good. So we play defense. Like y'all thinking the Clippers going to struggle to score against us. The Clippers going to have to only take jump shots. Like what team have y'all seen so far? We just saw DeMar DeRozan and all them play like try to get jump shots and all on PJ Washington. And PJ was up in his grill stopping him. Like nobody does that so far. Why y'all like?
So who do you put on Kawhi and who do you put on PG?
You put DJJ on PG and PJ on Kawhi.
So you want PJ on Kawhi, okay?
Yep.
I was thinking that, but some people were saying they want DJJ on Harden because he's gonna have the ball in his hands.
Nah, I want Luka on Harden. I want Luka playing Harden.
And I'll be honest, if they're reffing the game like they are, that means Luka can play some defense.
I don't think Harden's going to go to the rim and do that little Harden stuff, trying to get through Luka and all that. I think Luka knows it enough. He's smart enough. He knows Harden's game. I like the way Luka plays James Harden.
Yeah.
You know what storyline?
Kyrie can play Harden too.
Oh, good point.
And that's what
Kyrie would love that.
Let me read this.
And Kyrie takes pride when he's guarding Harden.
Yeah. Let me read the super chat real quick. Master Fame, appreciate you with a $10 donation. He says, yeah, but Lou said they'll just double Luka and go small. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's like we will watch every second of the season. Hey, and as I'm saying, before Master Fame, before we did the trade, I was terrified of those situations. I was terrified.
Yeah.
Once the trade happened, and now we got PJ and them guys that cut is what you see the ball movement that we do at times with our starting lineup and all. If they double Luka, who's gonna be playing Kyrie single? Because one of the guys going to. So think about this: if Luka's playing if say they start a Paul George on Luka, right, and then he screens on because Luka's smart enough to do this foolishness. Say he screens on Kawhi, right, so that Kawhi has to be the guy that doubles him. So it's now Paul George and Kawhi that are the two guys trying to double Luka Doncic, right? If they decide to do that route, if they want to go wild, I saw him try to double last time. So if he tries to do that, he's passing the ball to Kyrie Irving. Who's defending Kyrie one-on-one?
Hey, man, even LeBron said he doesn't understand why people double Luka. That's stupid. He even said it himself. LeBron on his show with
if Kawhi and PG are on Kyrie, on Luka, doubling him, who else on that team is defending Kyrie Irving? Who gonna even try?
And it's gonna be what you got to do is play the Golden State way, man. That's how you pretend you're gonna do it, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You got to make it a guessing game for Luka.
They're gonna fail.
I know, but I'm saying that's what the Clippers have to do. What Golden State does, but they don't have the center to do that. Like
if I'm telling you,
Green is smart enough to pull that shit off, but he could read plays quickly and be smart, right? That's why Golden State can pull shit like that off. But man, I don't believe the Clippers have that skill level.
Let's say if Ty Lue does go with that philosophy in doubles, right? The first game, and Luka passes out of it, dominates with the assist, and we beat him. Yep. You think he's gonna stay with that philosophy?
Nah,
he's gonna change, right? So then, hold on, I got another one I want to say. So then, Gogu says, I think Tucker will be defending Luka. So you want to know my answer to that one?
That's money.
If Tucker defends Luka, there's no pick going to be involved.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no pick that's going to be involved. He's just going to cook
PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
Jazz up
You're right.
110, 109 with 30 seconds left.
It's over,
Hey,
though. It
hey,
don't matter.
what
It
do
don't
you
matter.
guys think that Ty Lue, instead of trying to double Luka, he might just try to take like a Kyrie out the series instead?
You think one of them can take Kyrie out, DV? I saw Kyrie without Luka win a game against the Clippers before.
Right. And they were doubling him, trying to get the ball out of his hands. I remember
No,
that too.
because
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because Ty Lue's an old coach. I'm thinking what kind of scheme he's trying to think of now. Remember, he was the
Tyler's
coach
gonna
in
try.
Cleveland.
Tyler's an awesome coach. He's going to try. That's why I'm saying I'm at least giving them one. You feel me? No matter what, because they have Ty Lue. But I just think we're better than them, yo. Like I don't think the Clippers are good.
And I think Josh Green matches up on Westbrook too.
We have a bunch of defenders to throw at guys. I named
heard-
them: Lively,
heard people
Gafford,
saying-
PJ, DJJ, Exum, Josh Green, Maxi Kleber. I just named 7 defenders.
I
Here's the
heard
thing, too.
people.
Sorry, go ahead.
I heard people saying that Westbrook's gonna lock up Luka.
Okay. And I hope he tries it again. Do it again.
That's hilarious.
Do it.
You know what? That's the dumbest thing. If they try to do that, that's going to be so stupid.
No, he had a good game last time against Luka. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
but
He
Luka
was
wasn't.
frustrating, and Luka always dominates Russell Westbrook. If you want to go off that one game, and you think Luke, go ahead. I hope they do. I hope they believe Russell Westbrook's going to stop Luka Doncic. I hope they do.
Luka, there's no answer for Luka. The whole league cannot answer Luka. So, like, if you think you can have one guy on your team that can shut him down, that guy better be making max contract.
Here's the thing: the reason the Mavs are scary, right? And again, LeBron was talking about this with JJ Redick on his show. The thing with the Mavs, if you get even one guy, not Kyrie, Luka, hitting 4 out of 7 threes, you're done. You're literally done because that guy's going to keep getting wide open shots when he's feeling himself, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to change your mind. And then he brought up how he scored 73 when Hawks decided to let him cook. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
oh, Clippers lost.
See, they don't care anymore because we don't care.
They're done.
Yeah, they probably would have won that game if they
I actually like that we're going on the road, guys. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think we can steal a road game.
Yeah,
I think we can win both of them.
I know it'll be even better to win at home and sweep.
I don't think they're going to win both of the games against the Mavericks though in Dallas. Gina Kim, I noticed to Frank, but Frank, I see you in there talking about we discussed that already. OKC's because of the 3-way tiebreaker. OKC's number 1, the Wolves are number 2, and the Nuggets are number 3. If for some reason the Nuggets lose the game on Sunday. If they don't play their guys, they're like they probably can't get the number 1 seed right now. They'd rather have the number 3 than the number 2 because the number 1 seed, like Denver, like I posted earlier, the Denver podcast and all are mad because they basically gave away the number 1 seed. That's what losing that they did. They gave away the number 1 seed. So because the OKC is going to win, they're going to beat us on Sunday. They're going to beat us. I'm telling y'all. So OKC is at least going to be ahead of the Nuggets. But if the Nuggets lose and the Wolves and OKC tied, I believe the Wolves will get the tiebreaker. Frank.
Yeah.
And then the Nuggets will be the 3rd seed.
Well, here's the thing, guys, too. If you're Denver, you got to think about this game and go, we're locked in to play New Orleans right now.
Yeah. Do they think they can deal with the Pelicans or
Lakers.
do they want
the Suns probably?
Yeah.
Do they want the Pelicans or they want the Suns, Dave? Which one you think they want?
Well, I would say everybody wants the Suns.
I think they want the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans deal with shaky injuries and all that stuff.
Right.
I think they want the Pelicans.
Right now the Lakers are 8,
Actually,
so they could draw the Lakers at 2 also.
Who do
the Lakers beat the Suns? Because the Lakers are 8 right now.
I don't think they want us or the Lakers.
I don't think the Nuggets have nothing to play for at all.
Yeah,
it'll be difficult for them to get the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
Because the Suns ain't gonna have nothing to play for anymore. Like the Nuggets may just lose this game, which would mean that the Minnesota Timberwolves would be the number 1 seed if they went out. If they beat the Suns with nothing to play for, because the Suns are locked in 7th seed, it seems like now. And then Denver would have to choose because the Suns are in the 7th seed now. Do I want to play the Pelicans with injuries, or do I want to play the Suns who've been kicking my ass all year?
Well, you know what? They're gonna have
the
to
Suns and Kings are tied with 30 seconds left.
Oh man,
So
the
if
NBA...
Suns win tonight and they win if they win tonight and they beat Minnesota and then Pelicans lose to Lakers, I think they have the tiebreaker, so they could be 6.
I thought Pelicans had. Oh, I don't know who had it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, no, Suns have the tiebreakers over Pelicans.
You know what? A storyline has not gotten any burn, and I haven't heard like very many people talking about. Is the fact that Lively locked up Wemby. He also locked up Joker.
Yep.
Like he locked up, and who was the other one he locked? I think he locked up. Yeah, Chet.
Mm-hmm.
He locked up Chet too.
Oh, Wemby's a superstar in the making. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I told you he's going to at least be a star player in this league. Like he's going to be known. He's going to be known. But I think he can be a superstar. His work ethic and also like the situation. Like these are now truly his brothers now. Like I think this may have locked Lively into being like a Maverick forever now. Like as long as he's productive and all that. Like these are now his brothers for real now.
Well, and the great thing about this team and the great thing about this trade deadline is we got Gafford and PJ for 3 more years.
Yep.
At their current salary. So we don't have to pay anybody. Like we literally could just trade away Timmy for 2nd-round picks or whatever and have that extra cap space if we want to give Maxey another 4 years. So, I just think that's what we should do. So
the Suns got Nurkic got fouled, right?
Yeah.
And he made one of the free throws. He missed one. So it's 108 to 107, and this King still got 8 seconds left, well, almost 9 seconds. And they called the timeout, so they're gonna be, bring the ball up court. They got a chance. I mean, come on, De'Aaron Fox, man, one time. Let's go. Sabonis got 25, 12, and 9.
De'Aaron Fox got 23 on 23 shots. Oh boy.
Hey, all you need is one.
I think
right? And it only got to be a 2.
If Kid doesn't get his extension this year, do they max out Dwight Powell for the coach?
Nah, Kid getting an extension though, man.
You think so?
50 wins.
He's getting
50 wins. 250 win.
And the thing is,
seasons in 3 years. He's getting.
And the thing is, Dave, we may not even be favored in the first round.
No, we're not. The odds are already out there. They're favoring the Clippers. Everyone thinks the Clippers are going to beat us.
So he can't.
Yeah, people think Clippers are winning.
He can't.
But who else was going to maximize Kyrie and Luka like this? Like, you think any other coach could wrangle them?
Clippers.
They're the 4th seed, man. So they're getting favored. It's fine.
That's crazy, man.
And they got 4 Hall of Famers. They better be favored.
I'm fine. Yeah, they should be favored, right? They should. So I say Kings only needed 2. All De'Aaron Fox got to do is run and make that mid-range pull-up he always does. One time.
Oh, I see it out
there. Clutch player of the year. Let me see.
One time. That's all he got to do.
Don't give it away. I'm watching it, but I'm delayed.
Oh, I don't see. I'm on like the scoreboard on ESPN.com.
I'll tell you guys in give me 8.7 seconds, and I'll tell you when it starts here.
Well, yours on 8.7. Mine on 6.3.
I can't see that far.
Okay, because they're in the bonus. The Kings are in the bonus, and it's at 6.3 right now.
So we need Phoenix to lose, right?
If Phoenix loses,
and then they're playing for nothing.
They're playing for nothing. They have nothing to play for on Sunday. I don't think. I think they're 7th.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you're right. They fouled. Oh, he shot it though. What?
We just having a loss.
It looked like he went up when he was
Sacramento
shooting, but no.
Loss?
No. It's just a foul. But it's
Sacramento lost. It's a 0 seconds. Somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. They told me it was.
Yep, Suns won.
The guy should.
De'Aaron Fox turned the ball over. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And a dunk.
Wow.
So did we not want that?
Oh, you're right.
No, now the Suns are playing. They're playing on Sunday, right? Because if the Pelicans lose, you said. What's the difference?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
First of all, why are we worried about the Suns having to win any games? They can't win.
Minnesota. It's about Minnesota winning the game.
Oh, because Minnesota, we want them to get the 1.
Yes. So Minnesota has to play the Suns next. If they'd have lost, they would not have nothing to play for.
But
the Suns have nobody.
Hey, Phoenix does not want to play Denver in 3rd.
No.
Nah,
the Suns don't have anybody down low.
I think y'all thinking different about Phoenix. I think Phoenix does want to play Denver.
That'd be stupid.
But the Phoenix
I just don't. I don't think they could beat Minnesota.
It's not stupid though. I think they match up well with Denver.
You think they could beat Minnesota with no bigs?
No. It's not about Phoenix. No, so not about Phoenix playing Minnesota. I think Phoenix can beat Denver.
I don't.
Have y'all been watching the season series at all?
I get what you're saying about the season series, but with these three guys, what Phoenix has been doing, if you watch the last few games, man, these guys are terrible.
I'm telling you, when they play the Denver Nuggets, they embarrass the Denver Nuggets. Like they be beating the hell up the Denver Nuggets now.
I mean, I'm all for it. I hope they do. That'd be great.
The season series
Jamal,
is 2-1 to the Suns.
Jamal didn't play though.
All of them?
Earlier in the year, I'm pretty sure he played at the last few, and that's it. I'm pretty sure Jamal. They played him early.
They won the last game. Phoenix won.
Oh damn!
Did Jamal play though?
I don't know, but I know Phoenix won.
Kings lost.
Check.
Yeah, I know we saw it.
Yeah, we all just watched.
So mad.
We saw it.
Yeah, they beat them with Jamal and without Jamal. So
they beat them both times. There you go.
Do y'all ever hear me on the playback? Because I feel like my mic doesn't work on the playback.
Maybe so many people in there.
I think it's because I have an Android. I'm really sorry.
You're good.
I apologize.
That's pretty good.
I know everybody hates having Androids.
3:30. Hold on. 3:30. Give me a second. Lakers play Pelicans at 3:30. Hold on. Are the Lakers stuck yet?
Yeah, they are 8th. They're stuck at 8th.
They're stuck at 8th, right?
Ooh.
So the Pelicans are playing the Lakers with nobody, right?
Yeah.
So the Suns don't need to play their guys.
No.
Let me see when the Suns play. The Pelicans playing 3:30 on Saturday.
I think nearly everyone plays the same time. I think everyone's playing early.
Yeah, we play the same as the who is the Rockets or somebody.
Yeah, everyone plays early on Sunday.
Clippers, yes.
Yeah, Minnesota is the only team that really needs to win. They want to finish first.
Let me see. Because I think the Lakers aren't playing for anything. That's why I'm saying the Suns might still just sit their people out.
Oh yeah.
I think
Suns
Sacramento's
just did the Suns just did Lakers a favor because now they have 2 chances to get in.
So
they would have been 9 seed.
The Lakers are 8th now, right? That's what I'm saying, right?
If the Kings won, they would have been 9 seed. Yeah.
So the Lakers don't have to play for nothing. They just get their 2 chances either way, right?
Yep.
They're 8th. So the Lakers are playing the Pelicans. So the Lakers without anybody is a win for the Pelicans, right?
Yep.
If the Pelicans win, the Suns. If the Pelicans are playing the Lakers with nobody, then the Suns probably don't have to play their people, right? They're probably like, "Why are we playing our guys?"
There's no point. Get ready for that play-in.
I think. Wait, no. I
think
the Lakers have to win. The Lakers have to win because I think if Kings win, because Kings have the tiebreak over them, so if Kings win, they're going back to 9. Who do Kings play tomorrow? The Kings play Trailblazers. Yeah, Lakers have to win against Pelicans to keep 8.
Let me see standings.
Wait, you said so Lakers have to win to keep the 8th seed?
To keep the 8th seed.
Yeah. Because Kings play Trailblazers.
It plays as Trailblazers, and if they
Kings
win,
are winning against Trailblazers.
They can be the 9th seed. I mean, they can be the 8th seed if they win. Because they have the tiebreaker over the Lakers. But wait, there's more. What if there's a 3-way tie?
Then I think they'll go by division then.
Yeah.
Wait. How would there be a 3-way tie?
Couldn't Lakers lose and Sacramento and Golden State win?
Oh, is it best record in their division, Rel?
Because don't they all 3 have?
I think it goes down.
Lakers have 46 and 35. The Kings would be 45 and 36. Golden State is 45 and 36 too. If they both win, they'll be 46 and 36. And the Lakers be
everything was just tied. I forgot what order it was when everything was just tied.
Let me put that on the screen so everybody can see it.
The standings.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, I don't have it shared on the screen. I got to do a separate screening over mine, so you probably better off doing it.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
But yeah, so they're 1 game ahead. The Lakers are 1 game ahead of Sacramento and Golden State.
So they were
Yeah.
tied before today's games, the Lakers and Sacramento. Sacramento was ahead, and so was
Yeah.
Golden State, right? So it means
No,
that
Golden State wasn't tied. Golden State was always one behind.
No. All three of the bottom teams were tied, and Lakers were 10th.
and the
So
Lakers
if they tie again, they're 10th.
When all of them were tied.
Yeah.
So Lakers have to win.
The
To
Lakers
keep
have
it.
to win against the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Oh, Lakers play the Pelicans.
That's okay though, because if you're
So if
Man, I'm telling
Pelicans
you.
lose, what's their record?
It depends.
They would
It's
have
really,
33 losses.
it's really up to Denver. I'm telling you, it's up to Denver.
Yeah.
It's about what Denver decides to do.
Yep.
Denver says
See-
we're done. We can't get the 1 seed, so we just going in and resting our guys because we're probably gonna get the 3 seed either way. Then they'll rest their guys.
I got to tell you something though. To me, I don't understand as a voter for MVP if these teams all end up tied. What's
Bro.
the difference?
If Phoenix,
Like, how do you pick? Oh, best player on best team? Are you kidding me? He's tied the same games, wins, and everything as the other guy in second and third.
if Phoenix beats or Phoenix gets to the 6th seed, I think New Orleans and Sacramento are gone.
It honestly doesn't even seem like they care about who's where or what. They just don't want Luka to have it. It's honestly, that's what it seems like. It's like they have moved the goalposts on him like 1,000 times.
That's
like,
it.
You just can't have another Euro to have it. It's got to be
Sure ain't 2,000
American
times?
born player or something. Like, it's so weird. I wonder if any of it's because of him, like his whole candor with the refs and stuff, or he looks out of shape, or he just doesn't.
But the thing is, though, Thomas, the thing about that is, like, Jokic had that reputation too before he won that championship.
Right? Which is that's why it doesn't make any sense.
And he got the MVP before the championship.
What is DV?
Hold on,
Go over. I'm sorry.
One second, you can read this out real quick. Logan with the $5 donation. He said, I have a feeling that Luka will end his career like Kobe and Shaq with only 1 MVP when he should have won more. We owe Jimmy High Roller a thank you.
Nah, I don't think so, guys. I'm telling you.
No,
DV, do you know
we-
who's the tiebreaker?
You don't think we owe Jimmy High Roller a thank you?
No, we do owe him a thank you, but I'm just saying as far
Okay.
as the one and all that. But DV, can you tell me who is the tiebreaker between Phoenix and New Orleans? Can we know for sure? Is it Phoenix?
Yeah, cool. Let me go check now. I believe it's Phoenix though. Let me check.
Because if it's
But
not
that-
Phoenix, then that means it's over.
The Maverick 2K, that can't be the case because Jokic ain't the greatest built guy in the world.
Yeah, not at
Yeah,
all. I mean,
that
Luka
can't
look
be
more in
argued.
shape than Joker.
Yeah, I'm saying you look a little more safe than Joker. Joker looks sloppy and slow. And,
Yeah, and he looks like a mumbling, bumbling, fumbling dude. Like he doesn't look like he's very coordinated.
dude built like Curly from the
Phoenix.
300. bro.
Luke
Like,
is more athletic
Yeah,
than
he
Joker,
is.
man. Luke is more athletic than Joker.
Yeah, Phoenix has the tiebreaker T1.
Man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. So if they're
That's
tied,
Denver.
Phoenix.
I
will get
told
the
you it's
6th.
Denver holds the key, depending on what they want to do. If Denver plays their guys, then
Yeah, but you know what? They can win without their guys too.
I don't know if they win without their starters. Like if you go that far and say just to let our starters sit, I don't know.
Who are they playing again?
They are playing. I don't know who they're playing. Somebody Memphis.
Grizzlies.
The
Yeah.
Grizzlies can beat them out their starters, man.
Yeah.
They gave the Lakers had both 80 and
That's what I'm saying. They could beat them out their starters.
35 just to win.
It's
That's
gonna bother
crazy.
me. It's gonna bother me so much if they hold Luka off from this for so long that Wemby is just Wemby just takes over, and now they're like Luka doesn't get
Yeah.
anything. Wemby's got all the next ones.
So, Ruggs, you believe that too? I think Div is
Yeah,
on. That. I think Div is on that train as well. You think
Nah, that ain't gonna
Wemby's
happen.
gonna be better than Luka?
No, not necessarily that he's better, but that the perception is going to be that okay.
No.
Well, now we moved on. Joker's in his 30s or whatever. Luka's in his prime, but now Wemby's the new fancy shiny thing. Now we're gonna put Wemby up there, and Luka's just gonna get passed over.
Understood.
Like,
Yeah.
I think they're
it's not even
one of
fair.
these-
Like there's
this is-
something about
Luka's
Luka they
still
don't
young
like.
enough, though. I feel like so. I'm not.
They're
If
gonna-
if Wemby's not better than him, then I think Luka's still young enough. Like Luka's not even really technically in his prime yet. This ain't even really his 25th year as far as NBA
Which-
years.
They're gonna.
Yeah. And
I think
know,
they're
and
gonna
that's
give
what
Luka
stinks.
one just to give him one. one of these years. If it's not next year, it's going to be the year after. They're just going to give it to him because they have to give it to him.
Yeah,
They can't not give him MVPs.
Yeah. He's
They'll
still
be like,
young.
"Oh,
Like it seems like
but
Luka's
Wemby
old.
has-
He's young.
Quadruple doubles. Luka's never sniffed a quadruple double.
Wemby's going to get that, but Wemby also need a point guard to win.
Yeah.
Luka controls the game. You feel me? Like that's the difference between. That's why
Nobody's gonna double Wemby.
King, you really think that Trae Young would make him better?
yes.
Oh,
He's already probably the best defender in the NBA. You put the worst defender with the best defender, it crosses the worst defender out.
but does
right.
Trae Young? I guess I don't watch enough Trae Young, but does he assist? Like,
Absolutely.
or is he
Yeah,
just a
oh, yeah.
shooter?
He was second in the league in assists until he missed all them games. He was above Luka.
Yeah, he
Oh,
averages.
okay.
He averaged like
averages
11
assists.
or 10 point. Yeah,
Yeah.
10.5
Fair
or
enough. Fair
something.
enough.
But I
he's-
will say this though,
Yeah.
doesn't the coach for the San Antonio Spurs not like him because he didn't pick him even for the Olympics?
I don't know, but I heard that they're interested in him. So you gotta whatever you believe.
I mean, if you can get him for nothing, yeah, I would
Yeah,
get him.
if you can get a star player to pair with him,
Just
and
the way the salary gap is right now.
Because personally, if I'm San Antonio, I'm not doing what Dallas did, making a big splash and finding out these guys don't work. And I'm just taking my time. The guy's 19. Take my time, draft right, build up your players, and then when
Yeah,
That's
you
what
make the
OKC
big
did.
move, that's when you do it.
If they try to speed up the process, they might shoot themselves in the foot.
Exactly.
I see Crystal saying the Spurs they need more, not just a point guard. Yes, so they need more to be a championship level team. But Trae Young is going to raise the level of a whole bunch of guys over there, especially if they have Wemby. The issue with Trae Young and guys can score the ball is their defense and all that. If you got Wemby and then you go get another like defender, like a guy that can just be around and play deep, like they're not too. Wemby's nice. Like you see what he's doing. They just beat the Joker in them.
Yep. You don't need.
They beat the Suns the other day without Wemby. Like whenever they're ready to win, they're not ready to win yet. When they're ready to win, they're ready to win.
The thing that the Spurs are going to have a hard time tracking down is wing defenders. Because nobody's going to want to give up wing defenders.
They got 30-some picks.
They got that's what I'm saying. They got drafted. They really, if they want to, they can compete for. They can compete for what's the name this year? Paul George. If Paul George wanted to go over there or something, if he said I wanted to go, they got picks and pieces they can give the
and money.
Clippers.
Yeah, this reminds me of when freaking Peyton Manning got kicked off the thing and they got Andrew Luck. It's like the Spurs just like, we're just gonna get rid of a dynasty. Now we're gonna have the best player in the league.
The way Wemby gets hype and all that, like players probably want to go over there. It's gonna make their job easier playing defense and all, having Wemby behind them as long as he's healthy.
And they know they can outscore him too.
Bro, I watched a 3-on-1 fast break with Wemby and guys were scared.
Yeah, that one with the Grizzlies,
and they were scared to score the ball. Yes, that's
they were like,
what Trae Young got to do? What Trae Young got to do if he beside Wemby and Wemby can stop a 3-on-1 break?
I will say this though, Embiid did deadly against him. Because Embiid's different, man.
Yeah, but that was early in Embiid. That was early in the season too. I think now, and didn't he have Embiid got like 70, but didn't what's the name? Wemby still got like 30 something?
He had 30 shooting threes or something. He got lucky on threes.
Oh, he got lucky, but he had 30 as a rookie against Embiid, who was an awesome defender as well.
No, he was shooting threes. He was staying away.
Oh man,
they didn't.
So he don't get no credit, but Embiid get credit for putting 70 on a rookie.
I'm just saying, like he can bully ball him, man.
He put 30 on him early in the year.
And to me, I think Embiid, when healthy, is better than Joker.
Ooh,
I actually believe that.
Well, what I mean is a better scorer.
Right now,
not now. He's injured all the time. But I'm saying if you give me a healthy, Embiid, and you give him another guy.
I thought you meant Wemby. I thought you said Wemby was better.
No.
So I don't know, man. When is
he will be?
My thing with
it depends what you value.
I
think Embiid's a better scorer.
Put it this way. Let me explain it like this. I look at it like this. If you take Luka and you give him Joker or you give him Embiid and they're both healthy, nobody's getting injured. Which matchup do you think works best?
So Embiid's the better one. Yes, you're right. I think Embiid's more talented than Joker.
Yeah.
So I give you that one.
Yeah, because Joker affects the game more because he passes, though.
Yeah,
so you're not gonna have him and Luka passing back and forth. Like,
but I think Joker's. I don't think Joker's the best.
You want Embiid to finish.
I don't think Joker's the best player in the league. Like I said, I'd never. I've never seen nobody say they wouldn't choose the best player in the league over somebody else, but that was a different conversation. Like right now, DV says we're seeing the closest thing to Michael. I mean, you say to Kobe and LeBron together right now. Like I wouldn't pass that up because if I had to choose one guy to pair Kobe with, I'm choosing LeBron. If I had one guy to choose when they're in their primes to choose what with LeBron, I'd have chose Kobe. He said if he available, bring his ass over here. I'm not going to deny that somebody else would have been a better pick. Hell no, they would have worked together. It made it work. Yeah. People keep saying they don't want Joker here, and I'm like, well, how is he the best player in the league? I would never pass up on the best player. I don't think anybody else would say they wouldn't take Luka.
Good point. Yeah,
I don't think anybody else would say they wouldn't take Luka. If you ask MB people, they wouldn't say they wouldn't take Luka. If you ask Giannis people, they wouldn't say they wouldn't take Luka.
Rick in Indiana, would he take him?
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, that's personal vendetta. You know, it's a different story though, Tom.
He would though. If
he really sat there, I don't know.
You get Luka.
He wanted Tyrese Halliburton back in the day. Like,
yeah.
That was his guy. Tyrese was his guy.
But I've never heard nobody say, like right now, if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose Giannis. Giannis would be the guy I think out of those guys that would be a perfect fit with Luka.
Yeah, but what I like about Embiid, man, he gives you the defense.
No, it's Embiid. You're right. He
gives you the free throws. He gives you he can shoot threes. Like, what are you gonna do?
Embiid, but I gotta see the playoffs though. Like I know we saying the healthy thing, but I gotta see the playoffs though.
Like picture how Gafford gets easy buckets from Luka, and how Gafford tries to isolate a guy sometimes. Embiid would do that all game long, man.
Embiid. So it's not just. I know you're saying that because it sounds nice, but Embiid was picking and rolling with Ben Simmons and all, and it was time. I know Ben Simmons, whatever, he was trash. No, I got you. But Embiid will go into modes. Embiid goes into modes where he just shoots jump shots though in the playoffs and all because he's not getting foul calls, and that's when it's like, but in my opinion, Luka's a. Go ahead, Relle. I know he's trying to read the. Sorry. Go ahead.
Corey with the 499 don't know. Glow Yard member says Clippers lost. Laughing my bleep off. Much love, guys.
Appreciate you, Corey.
They only lost because they benched their guys. They could have won.
Yeah, it's not like you.
Yeah, and they
still lost. Think it is.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. I don't know. I got to see him. I can't. MB's not on that upper tier, not because he's not talented enough. Obviously, he's an MVP. They're gonna give him one again this year, but he has not proven it. Like he's on that James Harden tier for me.
Okay, so here's where Joker to me is a little bit better than Embiid, if I was to compare them. Joker is a little better at doing it on his own, right? In the clutch, let's say. But Embiid doesn't have that. So what I'm saying, if you pair Embiid with a Luka, he doesn't need to do that. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, and the thing is, and I think his defense is on another level.
It is the Joker, absolutely. But I think Embiid's a better scorer than Joker.
Yeah.
Like Embiid is a better scorer than Joker. Like, no, one-on-one, it's Embiid. Embiid's
hold on. Now, how you gonna say that when Joker's the best scorer in the league? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's the
MVP. I saw videos where people saying he's the best scorer in the league and all that. But I don't know how, but
I was told. I mean,
I was told that everybody on his starting rotation is not great and that he makes them better.
But I was told Jamal Murray was a top 5 player.
That's weird.
I was told before the season started, I think ESPN put him a top 10 player. If I'm not mistaken.
You said 0 All-Star appearances? What'd you say?
0 All-Star appearances. We yelled about that. People said, you guys are talking about Murray. No, he's a beast. He's going to make it this year. Did he make it?
Nope. Said Derek White's better than the Hall of Famer now.
They said Kyrie was like not 30, top 30, but it's crazy. How did that change? I was told Kyrie not even a top 30
Derek White's better than Kyrie Irving. We know he has a Hall of Famer.
I heard this is what I was told. I was told that this team wasn't supposed to be in the play-in. That's what I was told.
That's what I was told. They weren't going to make the play-in. Tim Bontemps. I was told that again. I was told the Nuggets were going to be the number 1 seed.
Yeah, and I'm so over that whole narrative that Jokic makes all of his teammates better, but Luka doesn't. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like Nick Wright got it right on the show, man, but he didn't know the intricacies. Like Derrick Jones Jr. was a mid-level exception that barely just made a roster, and Luka has given him his best season of his life. Like Exum was out of the league last year. Like
you said, Exum. You said Derek Jones Jr.
Gafford has had three streaks of 20-plus made buckets in a row that he's never touched. And then Lively had 18.
But what are
we talking about?
You did say Exum. You did say Derek Jones Jr., right? They look good. You said Gafford, right? You said Lively, right? He looks good, right? Hey, how about the best years of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s career? Were they not with Luka?
Can we not?
No, I'm just giving you people because we talking about everybody Luka takes away from, because I was told Luka teammates don't want to play with Luka because he's trash and he doesn't help his teammates out. But Maxi Cleveland, people say Maxi the Messiah because he played with who?
Luka.
He's playing with Luka. Okay, it wasn't them Dirk Nowitzki years they talking Maxi Messiah. Dorian Finney-Smith got his contract when he's playing with who?
Luka.
Okay. Oh man, that's wild.
Oh, but JB had to get out of there, and KP had to get out of there.
Even there, hold on. I'm
gonna go back to that.
JB did not ask to leave.
Jalen Brunson got his contract because he played with who?
Luka.
Hold. Let's keep going further. Spencer Dinwiddie's been trash before the Mavericks, right? They were ready to get rid of him on the Wizards, right? Saying he's a cancer in the locker room and all.
Yeah.
And then after on the Lakers, they're like, who the hell is this guy? The fans and all, right?
Yep.
What did he do with Luka?
Kicked ass in the playoffs.
30 in a game 7, didn't he?
You said Dinwiddie had his most efficient season as a Maverick
ever as a player.
Okay, what about Kyrie Irving, guys? Kyrie Irving is
hold on. I was going to get to that point, Div. Kyrie Irving. They said he can't play with nobody other than LeBron James. Why Kyrie Irving having one of his most efficient, best years as far as being a number 2 on a team?
Because he's a locker room cancer.
Because he's a cancer, but he can't play with Luka because Luka won't let a guy get 25 a game.
Hey, but you're forgetting the most important one of all. Jason Kidd has 250-win seasons. Jason Kidd, the guy that
kicked off a 2-team.
Hey, that's a good point. He got two. That's what I'm saying. He getting his contract.
That's a good point.
I told Relle that earlier, I think. I said he got 250 wins now. It was yesterday when he got it. I said the last game. And I'm like, he got his contract now. It's done.
God, you guys, can you imagine where we
don't see it, Frank.
If it wasn't for stupid Cuban and the Porzingis signing?
Where he should not have signed Porzingis. That put a stain on Luka's resume. He shouldn't have signed that, man.
Well, even if he signed qualifying offer, why are you giving him a max offer before he plays a game?
He was going to sign a 1 more year deal, a prove it deal.
Yeah, should have done it.
Hey Frank, did you send it to the We Talk Mail, or did you send it to us individually?
Probably on Twitter. Oh, I don't know, individually. Probably said Relle.
I get or Cuban's probably trying to hey man, you're our guy, because clearly he needed some pats on the back for people to like him to play his best, right?
Yes,
he's another head case guy.
Go ahead,
bro. I've got to be respected, So that's why Cuban gave him that contract. He didn't because Kristaps was still young too. It wasn't like he was some seasoned veteran. It's no, like Kyrie is, right? So Kyrie say, okay, I know where I'm at. I know what I am. I'm going to come back to the Mavs and we'll do this 3-year deal, whatever. Kristaps was no, I'm still the man. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's why Cuban gave him the 5-year deal.
They messed up by when they went and got Kristaps Porzingis. See, this is why you gotta.
You still got to beef them up.
No. This is that old owner. This is Cuban running it, and the GM not doing their job and all. And the Mavs State media running their mouth and saying this. They ran with that 1A, 1B nonsense.
Yeah.
They should have said from the beginning that the way they talked about Kyrie, I thought they talked
because you're right. Because Cuban was Kyrie knows his place. He knows it's Lucas.
They said Kyrie was the number 2. And they talked kind of lower to Kyrie than they should have, I thought. But the way they talked to Kyrie,
I thought that was crazy. Yeah,
the way they talked to Kyrie was kind of the way they should have talked to Kristaps Porzingis.
Yep.
But they told Kristaps Porzingis he's 1A, 1B, and he was nowhere near.
Crazy.
He's not even better than Kyrie.
Kyrie's won a chip, man. What the hell are these people?
Kristaps is not better than Kyrie at no point in his career.
And you know what?
Props to Kyrie though, man.
Oh yeah, he's a great.
Props to him for accepting the challenge and putting all the past in the past and moving forward with us and trying to make the best of the situation, because honestly, you're right, King. He could get his number in the rafters. he's gone to that point where like he's beloved here now, and I think he loves it here now.
Yep. He wants that chip, man. You get that
Uh-oh.
chip, he wants to be recognized.
What?
Can I read something, King?
Go ahead. Rick.
Shout out to Young Mustard, man. He says the quote-unquote heavy favorite MVP Jokic lost to the battered Spurs team. Meanwhile, Luka rested and the Pistons beat the Mavs. If that ain't proof the MVP race is close, I don't know what is. I don't care what the VORP or the PER stats tell you.
Bro, they made stats for Joker, advanced stats to give him the lead, man.
Bro, I tweeted that. I said, I've never in my life, as long as I've been watching basketball, bro, I've never heard in my life when it comes to MVPs, them looking at whatever those stats you just named off.
Kind of
the
like
burp, the eat, the kloop, the whoop, the lap, the bloop, all them. Never heard of them.
Kind of like they made a LeBron stat.
Yeah.
What about the Shea stat? Most 30-point games?
That's foolish.
Why don't they raise it to 32?
That's foolish.
Why didn't they raise it to 32? Most 32-point games.
You're right, Sharky. I see you said don't forget Luka was second in All-Star his rookie year, then traded everyone in New York. I keep telling everybody, if it had been a play-in game that year, we would have made it. We were fighting. We were 9th seed, I think, that year before the trade happened.
Yeah, you're right.
And Luka should have been an All-Star his first year.
I said that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100% he should have.
Now I'm not saying he should have been All NBA type and all, but he should have been an All-Star.
He should have been an All-Star that year.
That was one of them like rookie snubs where they're like, no.
Yeah, but they were like, that's what I'm saying. All that dumb narrative, like, well, why Luka got to show wait his time? They said well, he got to wait his time. He can't get it as a rookie.
Because honestly, Wemby should have had it this year too.
Because I was about to say, but hold on.
But I don't even
off that time.
He had a wins. Go ahead,
but hold on. Can you check this out though? I was told that Wemby, before they even started voting for the All-Star games, that he was going to be an All-Star.
Yeah, they were trying to
because of what he was. They were trying to get him in there,
and he was on a losing team.
So
the Mavericks were competing, and they told Luka because remember Luka got like the second most votes that year, and they were like, "Nah, the coaches not gonna vote him in. He's supposed to be a starter that year."
Yep.
And they were like, "Nah, the coaches are not gonna vote him in because he too young. He gotta wait. He gonna be able to go in there multiple years from now on." And now that's why we talk about the media and all. Now you done took an All-Star game off of Luka's resume.
This is some like. This is some MLB baseball type kind of shit, like where it's like good old boy, like you got to earn your keep or whatever before you do anything. But
why does he have to do that? Because remember when Zion came into the league, look how many times they tried to fix things for Zion. They wanted him to be an All-Star. He got hurt. Then they wanted him to be in the playoffs so bad that they invented the play-in. Remember, they invented the play-in the year he was a rookie because they wanted him to be in the playoffs because he was box office, and they ended up failing in the play-in or whatever. So I don't understand
LeBron was in as a rookie, right? As an All-Star?
No.
LeBron didn't make it as a rookie either.
Wow, really?
Blake Griffin made it. Yao Ming made it.
Tim Duncan, I think, made it.
I think Tim Duncan made it.
Those are only rookies?
Not only, but like recently.
But I can think of recently. I can think of off the top of my head.
Blake Griffin
was the last
one. The last rookie was Blake Griffin, yeah. Blake Griffin rookie year, he put up like 20
and like 12 or something like that.
Yeah, like Blake Griffin rookie year is one of the best rookie years of recent memory.
I just remember he can dunk over a car.
Yeah.
That dunk was phony. They already had the I think it was Brian Davis. No, somebody said it. They already had it set where he was gonna win. That was set for him to do that.
Oh, really?
So like because they were pumping him up because he was Blake Griffin. They got him in the All-Star game and all that. He was in the dunk contest.
And he played for a big market team in LA. So
yeah.
Next year,
OU. They love to give people from OU stuff.
Bro,
next year they're gonna.
KP is doing the same thing he was doing here. His numbers are the same, if not worse. His efficiency is better because he's not the number 2 option. He's number 4.
Yeah, how can they not see that? Like he's literally on a team with 5 All-Stars. Like,
what is he doing different? That's what I'm saying. Why are they giving him like
nothing?
He's the number 4 option now. Awesome. That means he wasn't he's not 1B.
You talking about KP?
With us, he was jacking shots up with like 20 seconds left on this dude. Every time he got it, he would just jack shots up. That's all he was doing here. Of course, he's going to.
He said it's not a coincidence. KP accepted his role as the 3rd or 4th option for the Celtics when he fired his agent / his brother, who was pushing him to be a number 1 on the team.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever looked at it like that. That might have a. Because maybe his brother was very influential in his career, bro.
Wow.
I think
he
probably realized when
actually
got to
fired his
Washington.
brother.
Yep, I think he realized when he got to Washington that he missed out on something. I think everybody was telling him that.
Yeah, I heard something
Bro,
saying
was
that
with Luka, man.
saying that when he got to Washington,
KP was a
speaking to
perfect
his-
fit. He's one of those guys, healthy.
Could you imagine the
KP was
pick and
there.
roll? Oh,
KP was all second bubble when he probably should have been all first team bubble.
Logan with the $2 dono says 30-point games. SGA 51, Luka 50, 40-point games. SGA 6. Oh, he got one more 30-point game than Luka.
Yep.
Oh,
And
my.
Luka's killed him on 40-point games.
I wish
He
someone
would've
would throw
doubled
that in Shaq's face, man, when he mentions that. They would just make him look stupid.
That's foolish, bro. They throw that stat around.
That's
why I said they said if you
he has the most 30-point games. He has one more than Luka.
That's why they said if you make it 32, if you
wild.
just make it 32, Luka destroys him.
That's terrible, man.
That's a dumb stat. Why don't they just say like
That
most
is dumb.
10-point games?
Shaq keeps pushing that.
You worry
You know
about
what?
who has the most 30-point games when he's not the leading scorer in the league. I've never heard nobody say that.
That's what part that got me. I'm waiting on somebody to mention that. It's like you got the most 30-point
Luka's-
games, then why is he not leading scorer in league?
Luka's about 4 points clear of him almost. And you talking about this guy that got the most 30-point games.
And not only that, but didn't SGA just have like a 13-point game the other day?
All the time.
I've never seen Luka have that.
No, all the time.
Perkins pissed me off too because when he was pretending to defend Luka or something, and then he goes, he mentioned that Luka started off not playing defense. I'm like, what? This year he played defense from the beginning. He was playing good.
No, I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at Richard Jefferson, and all of a sudden talking about, Luka don't play defense, so he shouldn't get the MVP.
He should get a pat. He don't get a pat.
Dude, I watched
Jokic is a lockdown defender or something.
And look, Jokic still trash at defense. Steve Nash never played defense, like literally.
James
never
Harden.
played defense. James
Harden,
Harden
anybody.
played defense. Magic
I watched
Johnson
that
wasn't
night,
defender.
Relle,
Tell me.
and when you said that, Relle, I was like, oh my God. Somebody else saw that too? Because that pissed me off.
Bro, he Richard Jefferson is wild. And the thing is that they're saying it like Luka's
Thank you, Frank.
they're saying it like Luka's still not playing defense. I'm like, how do you have the number one defensive ranking over this period of time if your guy's not playing any defense at all? I've never seen that.
You know what's funny? Like I said, King, I said this the other day. Now remember that everybody was so shocked when we did to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know Dallas played defense. But you had these conversations about them every day on ESPN shows.
Yep.
Definitive opinions about these folks, and you tell me you didn't know they played defense.
Bro, how about
what are you arguing in?
How about we only won because Jimmy Butler scored 12?
Oh, remember we played bad defense. We played bad defense. According to Keyshawn told me this is what I was told by Keyshawn. We played bad defense because we gave 92 points, and Miami shot 41% from the field.
And we only won because Jimmy Butler scored 12. He don't think to wonder why Jimmy Butler scored 12?
No, we played bad defense.
Gotcha.
You gave 92 points.
And he said, well, you only shot the ball 8 times. And I wonder why he shot
Why
8
you
times.
say he only shot the ball 8 times?
He would have had a better argument if he was like, yeah, they just went to double overtime the night before.
Hey,
but they didn't say that because they didn't watch the game.
You know, Keyshawn is bad when you have Skip becoming the defender of Luka. Like that just shows you how bad he's doing. That he's like, oh, shit, I gotta
win the
match. Skip got to get these people that don't talk basketball off that show though talking basketball.
Oh,
because he had
because it's making it better. That's why people are watching, man.
Hell no, they're not watching it. It's about to get canceled.
Yeah.
Oh really?
No one's watching it. Yeah. So he needs to get rid of. It's like the 2 Young Money rappers that were on there before that was talking. I'm like, what are they talking about? And then he also had Lil Wayne on there as well.
Yeah.
As far as talking, and Lil Wayne talking about the Lakers got a chance to win and all that. I'm like, what are you talking about, Lil Wayne?
You see what Strikey just said? Keyshawn was praising the Lakers with their weak schedule, saying you play who you play, but the Mavs though.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne was saying that Ant should be MVP, wasn't he?
And I told King when he told me that Lil Wayne's gonna be on that show, and I told him, I said, bro, it's over for Skip, bro. Don't nobody want to sit there and listen to Lil Wayne talk about no dang sports.
All the people that talk sense on that show now in basketball is Rachel Nichols and
he's good.
What's her name? Paul Pierce. I'm telling you, Paul Pierce is the best basketball man on the show.
But doesn't that surprise you? Because didn't you think that like he's been drunk like every time he's been on air? But like,
and now he's when he's sober on that show talking, He has
Yeah,
good points. Like, he's not always on the Maverick side, and you don't always have to be. I tell everybody, like,
yeah, that's not about that.
Maverick fan, but you got to recognize what's going on in the game, and he calls out everything that the Mavericks are doing. Like, he checks Keyshawn and like, but no, they doing this right now. Like, you don't understand that's how the NBA works. You want to run right now after the trade deadline. Judge them from the trade deadline what they've done and all that. You're not paying attention. So
Like,
Yeah,
that's why I always say, man, like, it's not about. I know folks probably like, oh yeah, just seeing y'all like them because they saying something that y'all want to hear. Like, no, that's not the case. I've said it a million times. If you know, it could be a Knicks game, it could be a Hawks game, it could be a Grizzly game, or whatever it is, right? If you can tell when these people are actually watching the game with some of the information that they give you. When they're saying something that you heard 20 other talking heads say, you're not watching the games. Luka gonna play defense. Well, I know you're not watching the game.
And I don't know what's going on with Skip, but Skip whole demeanor changed. Like, Skip don't even go that hard at LeBron no more. Skip be trying to get LeBron, like trying to get saying the Lakers can do stuff and all. Like, he be hoping that LeBron. I don't know what's going on with Skip. Like, Skip
and Mahomes. He's been saying nice things about Mahomes too.
Skip must be like shook or something like that. But he's jumping on. Yeah, he's jumping on the Luka train though. Yeah, like he looked like he was going to go the other way and be the Luka hater. But I think because of the show going downhill, and I'm telling you, I think he's jumping on the Luka. When we get in the first round, if we beat the Clippers, Skip Bayless is going to say we're going to win the championship. Watch what I tell you, bro.
Can I be honest though? The way Shannon Sharp has been talking about Luka a little bit downplaying him, I kind of feel they were doing that on purpose. Him and Skip were kind of pretending to be one.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No,
because
his thing is Braun though. I think so. I think so. If we win the first round and say the Lakers aren't in anymore, Shannon will then change on the Luka train.
I think he's gonna jump on the skate train.
I'm telling you, he's not. Shannon's dude is Luka. He's just he's worried about Braun right now. I'm telling his job right now is to be Braun's cheerleader. That's Shannon Sharp's job. That's Shannon Sharp's job is to be LeBron's cheerleader. You cannot go against Braun. Braun has a chance. If there's anybody, it's Braun. It's Braun. It's Braun. That's been his thing the whole time.
How many second-round picks do we have?
We had 4. Oh, 4. We got 4.
This coming draft?
We got 4. You're right.
Oh, this draft, we got 1 in this draft.
Before all together.
Hey, y'all see
you sign LeBron's son, man, and see if you can convince him.
He'll defend it.
Y'all see Nick Wright, or not Nick Wright, Nick Angstead, was it yesterday or today? He was like, so wait, the Mavs are sitting their stars the last 2 games of the season, so they're letting the last 2 games go? It's kind of ironic that last season we did that and everybody was up in arms about it.
That's what I was saying, everybody. It was a difference. That's what I tell everybody. They embarrassed the game, and the coach called it out and said,
"I'm going to say that it's not the fact that
Kidd.
Thank you.
He did it. If Jason Kidd wouldn't have said nothing, it would have he embarrassed the league.
Exactly. He literally went into the press conference and pretty much said, "Hey, yeah, we're tanking." If he didn't say anything about what was going on, he could have lied about it and just said, like, "Yeah, we're just resting our guys. They both hurt or whatever." He could have made something up. But him to pretty much go out and say, "Yeah, we're just tanking." But my boss
talk to Mark Cuban. You talk to
Mark Cuban. Yeah, talk to the boss.
Tanking. Talk to him. Like, whoa, what?
That had to be some sort of like behind the scenes like argument or something because that was wild. Like
they had to
if you hadn't said that would have solved so many problems. He might have screwed Luka right there.
Luka and Kyrie did not want to not play.
Daniel said Luka's been playing better defense and his free throws have been better. Hey, Daniel, you know what? I've been realizing a lot of fans been watching the game. That's what I say. You got your casual fans that just watch ESPN, but a lot of fans are starting to watch Maverick games. Like since they've been good and all, since they've been getting this hype, and they've been saying that Luka's been playing on both sides of the ball. Like it's a lot of people all over. They said Luka got a billboard in NYC, y'all.
Is that true?
They said Luka got a billboard in NYC, y'all. Do y'all not understand that Luka's about to win this MVP? This is now a movement.
He was shocked. He's like, "Yo, they got a pitch. They got a." And I don't think, man, tell you the truth, King, I don't think the Mavericks did that.
That's what I'm saying. He has a movement right now. That private MVP is a movement. He's going to win. They're putting pressure on the media. Mark should have been doing it earlier. Like I said, it's awesome he's doing it now. It's cool. I'm not having a problem. I wish he'd have been doing it at the beginning of the year, telling folks, "Watch Luka. Look what he's doing. This, and this. Watch, he's doing this." But we wait till towards the end of the year, but he has a movement going on.
Cuban needs to start doing some interviews now and start typing up his man for MVP. And what he needs to do is point things like this where Shaq says 30 most point games, and he needs to go in there. Luka has one less, but he has this many more 40-point games than Shea. He's got to go on there and say stuff
somebody
like
got to
that,
just
man.
say, go around on a tour
Just to shut these guys up.
But,
yeah.
Luka destroys so many franchises. I've said that since the first time we saw him in the playoffs, make that run against Utah and all. He finished the Utah Jazz regime with that Quinn Snyder, Rudy Gobert, and what's his name? Donovan Mitchell. Then he went to the next series and he basically got rid of Chris Paul, Ayton, and Devin Booker and Monty Williams. And now I think this year he's going to destroy some more teams as well. I think when he beats the Clippers in the first round, the Clippers are done. I think that regime of the Clippers is over. They're done.
What about the Hawks? Go in there and
that was my next team, Div. Shout out to Damon and all. I'm sorry, Damon. Especially if you want an MVP and all that. It's already done with the conversation. It's a bad trade. What if Luka wins that MVP though, and won the championship and all that? That's a wrap. I'm telling you, Trey's gone. I think he may be gone to San Antonio already, but that whole thing is a loss. That's horrible.
Bro, I told you already, King. But minus all that stuff you just said, all I gotta do is say 1 All NBA and 3 All-Star appearances. That's it.
You're right. Luka could destroy the Celtics too, yo.
Y'all see my comment about how Fudge looks like Cam Reddish?
Who?
King, what do you mean by the Celtics?
Hold on. Fudge, he looks like Cam Reddish.
Fudge.
And it reminded me of Atlanta's trade. How they won that trade because of Cam Reddish.
Yeah. I was saying the Celtics though because if Luka beats the Celtics in the finals, man. First and foremost, if the Celtics lose, but if Luka beats the Celtics in the finals, the Celtics are supposed to be better than us already, right?
Yeah.
We still got.
Who's to say? I would love to watch New York.
We still got ammo in the chain. That's what I'm saying. They may not. Jalen Brunson might end them. That would be awesome. Somebody, if they beat them earlier, might destroy them.
If the
Hawks might end them, man. The Hawks, dude, they beat them twice.
Hawks not getting out of the play-in, man. Hawks not getting out of the play-in.
If the Mavs end,
they don't get the play-in.
They not.
If the Mavs end Boston, I would pay money to watch Bill Simmons' podcast the next day.
Because
you know what,
if we
King,
get
you're
to
right
the
about the
finals,
Hawks.
everyone's gonna say Celtics are winning.
You're right about the Hawks. They played the Bulls, and
they've got some tough things to figure out.
Yeah, they're playing the Bulls. Even if they win, they're not winning 2 games.
But even if they win, then they have to play Philly or Miami, and
they're not winning 2 games. That's what I'm saying.
Matchups for them.
They're not winning 2 games.
Yeah.
I think Miami's gonna get into the. I mean, not Miami. I think Philly's gonna get a top 6 seed.
Dude, you know what the best part is? Well, I don't know. I hope you're wrong because I'd love to see Philly and Miami. Miami loses, and I want Miami to beat whoever they play next, and then they get Boston first. I want Miami to beat Boston.
Orlando, Indiana, and Philly are all tied for 5th.
Yep, looking at it now.
And there's 1 game left, and Philly plays Brooklyn on Sunday. They are not losing to Brooklyn.
Is Milwaukee still 2? Is Milwaukee locked into 2? How close are they done?
Yeah,
they're tied with
New York right here. Yeah.
Ooh, they tied with New York.
And they
y'all
play
think y'all think Indiana want Milwaukee?
Yes. They beat them in the regular series and they banged up.
Yeah, that would be the best matchup for them. They always
because they could just run all day.
I think if Indiana gets Milwaukee first round, they go into the second round.
Yeah, I'm about to keep up.
I agree. I agree.
Indiana might beat them.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's no way Giannis beats them.
Nah, we do. Y'all keep thinking about the other teams, man. I tell you, y'all keep thinking the wrong way. Y'all keep thinking reverse. You keep thinking about the Mavericks and what Jason Kidd usually does and foolishness. Jason Kidd usually adjusts to the Celtics. That's the reason why we lost last time. We adjusted to the Celtics. That's not how you beat the Celtics. You got to make every team in the playoffs adjust to us. We're the best team in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. We're the best team in the NBA. Make everybody adjust to us.
You say Jason Kidd's ninja? Is he coach of the year?
Nah, he's not coach of the year.
Stop.
I said Nico might be GM of the year. You gonna know what you.
Nico's gotta win GM of the year. How could he not win GM of the year? Look what he's done.
I don't know how that GM of the year stuff works.
King and Relle, how many games do you think Kidd cost us this year?
Ooh, I don't want that road, man.
Come on, man. Seriously, just rough guess.
I don't want to go down that road, man. It was a lot in that losing streak we were having. Remember what we lost?
Yes.
4 out of 5 or whatever. I think he lost
Five
all
out of
4
six.
damn games. Or he lost in all 5 of them.
Oh, he lost that Boston game. I would never forgive him for that one.
Add those games to our total right now. What are we at?
Even that Cleveland game.
What's our record?
Yeah,
that Cleveland game with Bruce and all that. We shouldn't have been in that situation. That's what, like he was throwing games right there, just in that run.
Yeah, the Cleveland game. He put Tim Hardaway on Donovan Mitchell at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Do you realize we'd be at 55 wins? What are they going to say about MVP Luka now?
Bro, I'm dead. If we Div, and this is why I say to y'all, this is why I believe we're the best team in the league. If we had the team that we had from the trade deadline from the beginning of the year, we at least get 60 wins this year.
Yep. You know what's
we just went on a run of winning 16 out of 18 games.
Yep.
That means we in the 9-game run, we were 8-1 in those 9-game run. We went on an 8-1 run and an 8-1 run again.
Yeah. You know, I hear people say, "Oh, their schedule was weak."
Oh, it was. So we made it weak. The crazy thing is that we made it weak because we were weaker at first. Remember? That's wild. We were weaker at first, but
now we torn with folks we play them now
because we beat them and got ahead of them. Now they're weak.
Yeah.
What was that? Didn't you all say a stat the other night that like we hadn't lost to a under 500 team in some amount of time or something like that?
I think in the last 20 years, I think.
No, I ain't been that. I wish, but I definitely think if we had this team all year, though, we had 60 wins.
Oh yeah, and we'd be even better because we'd know how to play together better.
Which is why it's so crazy that we're about to have this roster for the next 3 years.
And I'm so looking forward to next year too. I'll be honest with you, because you're going to be able to get rid of maybe, and with Nico now, I'm starting to feel like maybe he has more power than we thought. So that means you're going to have guys like Powell and Kleba and THJ might be off, and then all of a sudden you replace him with some player, like an actual good player. Damn.
You see the screen, Div?
What?
Frank? He said, "Did y'all know post trade deadline Mavs on a 60-game pace season?"
Wow.
I just literally and guess what, Frank? That's what us losing those 5 out of 6 games.
Yep.
So
our kid wasn't playing our bigs.
He said Boston.
I said we'd be up there with Boston and them right now. Yes, sir.
You said touring around with Indiana?
That's all I'm worried about. I don't worry about the team before. That's not our team anymore. Our team is post trade deadline. That's our team. The second best record in the league behind Boston.
Oh, we had
lost 5 out of 6 games.
Hold on, we had a trade deadline.
My bad. I was told.
This was
I
a
don't remember no trade deadline. I thought the season started in February. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this season was so short, man.
Short season, man. You know what I'm saying? They had a lockout.
Crazy, man.
All I know is I got 650 reasons for Luka's MVP, right? Like he's got 650 reasons for him to win MVP.
Yeah. The Mavericks, the thing is, I think no matter what happens this year, right? No matter what, and this is why Nico needs to be the GM of the year.
Yep.
No matter what happens this year, the Mavericks are going to be better next year.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No matter what happens this year, not only are the Mavericks got like I said, ammo in the chamber to go for another move they want to, like another splash move, a third guy. I don't got to be the greatest third guy, just a third guy that can put up buckets, maybe a borderline all-star type dude. You know them third type dudes,
like a Nas Reed, right?
Right here, like we're on the screen.
Mikal Bridges, yeah, you feel me? Like anything like one of those type guys they could possibly go for.
King, you're gonna break my heart, and I think I know the answer to this question, but Timmy and Hardy for Mikal?
Absolutely, they can be gone.
You said 20 years ago.
They can be gone. But Nico has that left in the chamber, 1 and 2. Like you said earlier, Ruggs, all these guys are young. Next year, they're going to play an offseason together. Next year, all these guys going to be 1 year better.
Yep.
Lively going to be a second-year player.
Mm-hmm.
Gafford's going to be a full-year player playing with Luka. Gafford now. PJ Washington's going to have an offseason to go decide what he's going to do, how his game going to fit perfectly with these guys.
You said Derek Lively?
DJJ, another year. DJJ not old. Exum, not old. Josh Green may still developing into something else. We got a team, y'all.
What about Laurie? Look at that. We can get that too.
Whatever.
It's my hope that like when Kyrie's ready to ride off into the sunset, that Jaden Hardy can fit right into that role. But I know that's like a pipe dream.
We may have to by that point just go get somebody else. Or the thing is, so
based on tonight, yeah, probably.
You don't have to. So I think when Kyrie leaves, the next person may not be a shooting guard. We may have a shooting guard that is able to be a playmaker and all that, like an Exum type person that starts beside Luka, but then your 3 could be more of your scorer or something like that. Like somebody else probably at that point would be a better scorer.
I wouldn't be mad if like next offseason, if we did get rid of some of these guys, if they brought Dennis Smith Jr. back to be that third ball handler.
I mean, Omax
he's got that defense now.
Omax might be somebody. PJ might develop into something else. Like
whoever said in the playback that I think Omax might take DJJ's spot next year in the starting lineup. I could totally see that.
Yeah, I think that should be the goal. The goal should be for DJJ to be a bench player, and I think DJJ would be fine with that. I think you give him money, you give him you change his career around. I think he loves Dallas now. I think
I don't think he wants to leave. I think he would. I think he would take a hometown discount.
That's what I'm saying. I think he knows no matter what, if he plays and gets minutes, he's going to do production. He's going to get like points and all that type of stuff. He's playing with Luka
because when he wasn't here, he was a minimum player.
Yep.
Like that's what it was.
I think he would stay here, be on the bench, and then you have Omax and PJ starting. That's nasty. Like that, your front court is dumb. They talk about the backcourt. You got the backcourt killers, and then you just got a front court that's just like the monsters.
So I got a last question here for me. I got one question for Relle and King. If the Lakers lose in the first play-in, and they're out, boom, gone, right? Don't make the playoffs. How much do you give LeBron if you're LA Lakers?
Bro, that's
tough.
They got decisions.
That's tough.
And the thing is, you know what?
Great question. Man.
I don't think Rob Pelinka gonna give LeBron the money.
He'd be stupid too.
I don't think they're going to do the Kobe Bryant thing again.
Yeah, that was
going to do that for LeBron.
That was a mistake.
I think Bron. So you know what? So and you know why I think the crazy thing is this: LeBron's going to leave. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. You know why I know he's going to leave?
And he has an excuse if he goes to a team that drafts his son.
I know why he's going to leave. It's because of his son as well. You see the way his son set it up? How Bronny set it up? Mm-hmm. Bronny also set up where if he's not drafted, he's going to transfer.
Okay.
LeBron is willing to go to another place. His place is reason for staying in LA because of his family, his son, and all that, right?
And he can't get hate either if he leaves.
No, hell no, he wouldn't get hate
because
if he leaves.
My son is there. I want to play with him. What are they going to say?
You know what I think? Though I don't think his son's actually going to get drafted. Though I think he's just using it to see what people to see what people around the league think of him. And he's going to go do the workouts.
Transfer somewhere else, though. He's not going to be there next year.
If I can get LeBron
He'll
at
do
a
the
discount,
workouts.
I'm telling you guys, if I can get LeBron at a discount next year, I'm doing it. Just the knowledge he has, the way he can train those guys.
Coming to Dallas.
If this roster had LeBron, it would be cheat code. We'd have 3-4 straight championships.
I am not. So this is my thing. I'm not paying LeBron James money.
No. I'm saying at a discount.
I'm not. But if Bron came, you guys drafting Bronny.
Yeah.
You guys want to put him on this squad. We about to have a kind of mini like dynasty of the future that's about to go on, and y'all gonna help develop him into a great player and all that. And Bron said, I just want to play this year with my son one time, and I'm willing to join y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say no.
That's what I mean.
I'm not saying no. That's what I'm saying. It's not about no long-term connection and all that, but we talking about a 1 year.
Yep.
I'm not saying no, and I have no doubt in my mind that Bron wouldn't have any problem taking a step back.
I would even
Bron don't want to take that shot.
I'll even do a 2 year, and I'll tell you why. Because that gives him a chance to get 6 rings, which ties who?
I'm not doing. I don't even know if I'm doing 2 years, man. One at a time, bro. One at a time, man. Nah,
he doesn't have to be a focal point. You don't have to worry about injuries. You just use him sparingly when you need him. You know what I'm saying?
Man. One at a time. I'm not signing no 40 for more than a year, man.
You know who would love that? Our minority owner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell!
You talk about Luca being the face of the league, then you talk about Luca, LeBron, and Kyrie
God,
tandem
man.
with Derek
Cuban would
Lively
love
along
that
beside him as
publicity.
well.
It would be
You talking
nuts.
about the face of the league, the posters that they will create with everybody on this team together.
Woo!
Would they have him come up on that stage again, like all three of them? Just
No, he know better. He know better than that. No, not this time. No.
Not one, not two. Well,
the thing
maybe
is,
three.
like I said, Kyrie and LeBron will be at the end of their career. They will be helping raise Luca. Like it's the Luca of the show of the future, whatever. Saying he's the dude.
Yeah, and then we'd have his son there if we develop him and becomes a decent player.
I think Bronny's going to be an NBA
Dude,
player.
if we could
I don't
put
think
Paul,
he'll be a great
Paul
player.
on our
He may
freaking
be a
bench,
decent
listen,
player.
if we could put Paul on our bench, I have no problem putting Bronny on our bench.
I think he's going to be a decent player. I think Bronny's going to be a decent NBA player now. I don't know if
He's
he'll
a
make
good
an all-star
defensive player
game
for
enough.
sure.
He is, and he can dribble the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a good defensive player that can dribble the ball, and he's a pretty good IQ. Like, so I think Bronny's going to play in the league. He's going to be fine. He's going to be an awesome role player. I don't know if he'll be a star, but I think
bet he turns into like a Norm Powell. Like that's kind of what I would see.
He has a shot so far. If he keeps the shot,
he does.
He plays a three
got
with
a
the
decent
shot.
three.
Yeah, a three, and then plays defense. That's a 3-and-D guy, right?
Yeah.
Then he can dribble the ball. I said he can handle the ball. That's another piece. That's a part of a team. You can be a role player.
Man, that'd be awesome if we got that just for the PR, the new owners.
He said LeBron is a cancer. Cut it out. But he got more rings than the Mavericks organization. Y'all, I don't understand what y'all be saying.
I don't get what people are saying. I don't see how they don't. There's more to. It's this guy's a winner, man, and he doesn't put up.
How's he a cancer?
The only time Kyrie has had a ring has been with Bron, man. What is how? Man.
But yeah, we're gonna probably go ahead and end it right here. We'll put everybody backstage.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank y'all. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, DV. Thank you, Div.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Oh, dang. Sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean to cut him off. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Kicking it with your boys, man, up here for another members only. I guess King said shut up and turn your camera back on. All right.
Camera back on.
Listen, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate everybody, man. Like I said, joining us here today, man. Conversation was pretty interesting today. Shout out to the comment section, man. Y'all live tonight, man. We definitely appreciate it. One more game to go, y'all, before we get to the real deal, Holyfield.
Can I click this?
Yeah, but
what's that 4-6? Where was that 4-6 at?
I believe that'll be in the finals.
Okay, Black. I'm just. How many players you know been in the finals 10 times, bro?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Listen. Listen. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all, man, rocking out with your boys, man, for another episode. If you're brand new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and join us here as we get ready for our last game of the season, man, before we get to the real deal. Like I said, man, we're going to definitely have more to come, man. We're going to definitely have more shows during the playoffs. We might even do kind of a scoreboard watch, guys, for the playing games. Might do that. Just kind of see say if Phoenix Suns win the game or something. If they don't win the game, we'd be there to kind of laugh at them. But listen, man, we're gonna probably end up doing that, but we'll let you know, guys. As a matter of fact, King, I guess I can show the people this. We're gonna be streaming these games here on Playback. Yes, sir, guys. Y'all can follow us on Playback TV or download the Playback app wherever you get your apps. Also, too, man, like I said, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Everybody hit that like button tonight, man. Hit that like button if you believe that Luka is the real and true MVP of the league. Let's go ahead and hit that like button. And also, too, just like you saw these guys on the stage with us talking today, you can become a member of the channel by hitting that join button, guys, and joining us here on Members Fridays like today. We normally have members only shows Friday morning for the members, but like today, if a game falls on a Friday, we normally have members only post games. So for people who are wondering if we're gonna still be doing the member post game shows even during the playoffs, we are. So we're gonna continue to keep doing the post game shows during the playoffs. So there you go. Also too, guys. Is this something else I'm missing? What am I missing?
You said socials.
Thank you. Socials, guys. Follow us on our socials. We got the links down below. Yes, we have a Discord. I know a lot of people been asking about the Discord. We have a Discord. Just go into the description box below, guys. It links to everything that we have attached to the channel. So you can find that in the description box below. All of our socials, Discords, whatever you can name, bro. We got it all in the description box below. Also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked. We definitely will be having a show in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, because Cuz has something important he has to do. So 9 a.m. Central Time. CinemaCon just passed this weekend, so it's a whole lot of stuff to touch on, man. Coming up from this weekend. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much Christmas, man, with all this news we just got, man. It's a lot of new movies about to drop here, man, and it's So anything in the geek culture, man, from movies and television, we're gonna be talking about it. So we definitely gonna be talking about CinemaCon here on Saturday, man, with all the new movie news that just dropped. It's a lot, man. So we're gonna have to kind of comb through it and hopefully we can pick the important stuff out. But you know how they go. But yeah, Kings, anything else I'm forgetting, man?
Share, more share. They be trolling me, man. They know they be trying to get me to say stuff back. I gotta read this one. Gina said, Bron team hop. I don't want Luka to have a super team, and they say he can't win without Bron and that BS. I don't think y'all be like, thinking about it with like certain eyes and like tunnel vision. So if Bron no longer on the LA Lakers, if they decide to move on from Bron, that means Bron not that dude no more. Let y'all know that. If they don't go and offer Bron a contract and all that stuff, that's the end. That's saying you don't want LeBron James. Y'all don't want to, like, and then having him here, he's not gonna have the control like he had. This is not his team. This is Luka Doncic's team. Mark Cuban will tell him, and whoever it is, the new governors will tell him the same thing they told Kyrie Irving, y'all. But that's it. Share, more share, y'all. A like is equivalent of a share. We definitely appreciate y'all on the way to 3K. And let's go Mavs, man. Luke, probably MVP.
Yes, sir. You see our names right now. King got the private MVP. I got the Luka is the MVP under my name. So y'all already know what time it is. Listen, man, we'll be back here on Sunday after the Dallas Mavericks play the Oklahoma City Thunder for the series, or should I say the season finale. We might have an early show that day because I should be off, King, around that time. By the time the game is over with. So
podcast listeners, 5 stars, and please search for us again. I know you probably can't hear this because you probably can't find it, but I'm gonna make a post on like everywhere, letting people know that the podcast has changed. So just search for us again, but we still there.
Yeah, we had to start some things over, man. We had some issues in the background, so yeah. But listen, man, with all that being said, man, it is your boys, Relle and King, man. We talk Mavs, but we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan perspective, members only.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you guys here on Sunday, man. Same map time, same map channel. Go Mavs, and we out.